What is good, Arca Bulls family? Good morning and happy Monday to you. Please go ahead and throw those A's in the chat if you can hear your boy speak. Please, please, please throw those A's in the chat right now if you can hear me speak. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We made it back. We're alive. It's a Monday. Oh, man. What are the possibilities today? Well, let's go ahead and find out. Take a look at the pressure that the SPY is facing right now, though. Oh, my goodness. This thing is swinging up and down like a madman. Oh, geez. I don't even know how to feel about this. This is so crazy. What a volatile morning. Enormous swings coming out of the SPY. Kitties never die. What is good? Daryl Yardeline, how's it going? Ian Tucker, good to see you guys. Ghost Soldier, what is up? Kathleen saying like the button smashed. Man, okay. You're saying like button smashed. Nice. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. What's up, Ernie? Indra H, always good to see you here. What is up, Mark Roach? Man, what would I do without you? My bro. Oh, no way. What? I'm curious. Let me see that ticker. RNAZ, 229% up and halted. What in the world are you talking about? Wow. Let's take a look at that. Whoa. Oh, man. Oh, boy, look at that. Wow. It is up 242%. Did it get halted again? That is massive. Wow. Where did it come from? It opened, let's see. It opened at 68 cents. It hit 241. Wow. That is insane, man. What is up, Daryl? How's it going? Kitties never die. Always good to see you. What's up, Barrios? Robin, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Origin, what's up, dude? Hey, Steve. Green Trader, always good to see you guys here, man. Thank you so much for coming by, Damon. What's up, Robert W? Oh, Scott and Rocca, how's it going? And Daniel Spears, good morning to you as well. Don't mind me, I'm over here just observing the markets, just doing some market stuff. Here it goes again. Look at the pressure. Here it goes again. This thing had just reached, about 430.47. It's now back down to 430.29. That range is insane. 429.76 looks like it was the low of day so far. Oh, wow. Actually, you know what? No, it was 428.23 at the pre-market. That is massive. Okay, so keep your eyes on that target. Okay, now that we got this pre-market volatility, you can mark off your pre-market high and pre-market low. Okay, at least here we have a pre-market low of about 438.24. Let's go ahead and keep an eye on that too, right? Just in case price action comes back down, that could be a likely area of support. Double X, what is good, my bro? Hope the fam is good. Go and hit that. Yeah, bro, hit them dumbbells, man. Hoping you and your brother got down on my fighters. All of them won except for DQ. Guy who bit. Oh, right. Dude, I couldn't believe your streak on that, man. That's what I was telling him over the weekend. I'm like, dude, look at this. I said Double X knew it all. Man, very, very, very interesting thing. And I was also touched by the fact that Mitchell Bright in the Bible for the first time in history, man, shown on the cameras like that, right? Or on the ring. That's very cool stuff. Chad, what is up, my bro? Good to see you here. I definitely had a great weekend, man. Actually, it was a very busy weekend. I'm not sure if you guys ended up catching what I did, but it was quite the busy weekend, actually. Right, so you saw the pictures of the PC that's up, right? So that was the entire breakdown of the weekend, man. I had to try to film the 3 videos for CLMV, FNGR, and I believe on EOSE, I believe it was, right? I filmed those 3 all in one shot so that I can release them one at a time through the weekend, so that I had time so I can complete the build here for this computer. Right, and Zephram helped me out to, he was kind enough to help me out with this, and it was quite the project, I gotta say, man. I'm about 90% done there. I'm about 90% done there, man, and it's looking and feeling pretty good. Barrio saying BJDX is looking pretty good. Oh, awesome. That was the play that we talked about on the, what was it, Wednesday or Thursday, right? Oh, you know what? I have the entire chart here for that. Let's see. Okay, that's a 3-day, and let me pull this to, right, this was a statistical play. We also had in line. Nice. Okay, check this out. So I guess I have a little bit of a commentary here. This is today's candle, right? And this is the prior day's candle, of course. Just huge bearish engulfing, just ignored here, right? Now, price action is sitting just upside of the opening from this prior daily candle. So the prior daily opened up at, let's see, at 488, and we're sitting just at that mark, 494, 488, right? If we close this daily candle anywhere upside of that 488, that would mark off a bullish engulfing here. Zephram, what is up, my bro? Good to see you here. Chad Vivian saying, I bought BJDX 2 weeks ago. Man, I saw you did a video on it. It gives me more confidence that I'm seeing it right. Dude, that is very good. I'm very happy to see that you are charting it and you're feeling that confidence too. Dude, that's good stuff, man. Dark Xenon, what's up? Hey, Arca, how's it going? Take a look at AVTX when you get a chance. AVTX was that other one that we were looking at too, right? Just last week, or whose play was that? This one here. Let me put my trend lines all the way across to see what is going down with this ticker. Oh, okay. All right, hold on just a sec. I see what's being displayed now. And I see the current, okay, so there is a new chop zone that we have to keep an eye on, right? Short-term chop zone, of course, right? This is the 15-minute time frame that I'm looking at. But you know what? Screw it. Let's just look at that daily candle real fast. Okay. All right, I'm seeing it. Wow, Danielle Spears seeing finger was down at 486 and now it's at 506 and looking decent. I gotta say the swings in the market are absolutely pressuring that towards the downside. And I guess consolidation. Oh, you know what? I think that's what I spoke of in the video. That potential slight downside with consolidation. Ah, my goodness. We're gonna have to go ahead and take a look at that again. Okay, so this daily, I really would love this daily candle to repair here, as this wouldn't be the best thing in the world as far as an outlook here. But let me come down to the shorter time frame to give you that rundown on that potential chop zone that we're in. What I do like is that, you know, price action is essentially building a new area to kind of lay in before moving another leg up, right? Similar to what happened here. So you get that spike, and then you get the consolidation, and then you get the up run, right? So in this case, though, it's very curious because it looks like an hourly cup and handle realizing right now. But you know how I feel about those formations myself. I really don't give these formations the biggest credibility when they're built within a shorter time frame. Like the hourly time frame, that's not the best. It's not the best time frame to use those formations, and as they have a very low strike rate, right? Now Mark is saying that CJC is running. That's running. Oh, so it's moving the entire cannabis sector. Could it? Why is that, you think? CGC? Let me leave that up here real quick. And let me take a look at AVTX. Okay. Okay, I guess you know what? Yeah, I think I can put together the resistance range here, and it looks like a very tight range, but it would be because we're on a tiny time frame. So just like this. Yeah, you have a 1519 to 1551. This can be looked at more like on a 15-minute and all that good stuff. Okay, so yeah, this is the current range. right? So you have at the bottom side 1350 to 1393. So pretty much 1350 to 1551. Mr. Bogues, how's it going? Good morning to you. It's 510. Okay, FNGR at 510. Let's see. It's correcting the 50. Man, it's fluctuating within there, and I imagine that it's actually getting this wiggle or this. Man, the SPY is really something else. Look at that. 429.85 now. That thing was just at around 430.55. Almost, yeah, 430.72 top side within this hourly candle. And in the low of 429.69. That is crazy. Okay, but what I can say is that we are currently... Oh, man, could that be possible? Hold on just a sec. Yeah, we're building lower highs here. Oh man, 4-hour SMA 50 resistance. Wow. Okay, this may be continuing to the downside. Hold on. Let's look at the 5-minute momentum real quick. Okay, slight bearish crossover, contraction starting, and slight downside on stochastics. Let's see 10. Okay, there appears to be the gravitational zone here, which would pull us down. But that's such a small area that I almost feel like the EMA 55 would catch us at 429.65. No wonder we're consolidating. We're converging within these moving averages. Okay, we're starting to lose steam on the 10-minute stochastics. Let's see the 15-minute. Man, 15-minute is still showing some downside with a potential support likely to be found, yeah, right around there-ish. Or 429.45. Let's see. I want to break this down entirely. Just a sec, team. This is going to give us the answer to this volatility that we're currently experiencing. It's incredible what's happening right now. And I'm wondering if we're now starting to react to what the Fed said. BJDX is over $5 now, dude. What? Yes. Nice. Okay, so we're approaching now the target that we fired the signal off for the statistical upside, and that was $5.20. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because we've already solidified here the first target, which was the lower bound of the first standard deviation being at 598. Price action ended up going to a high of 595. So, I mean, that's pretty fair. Right? So that would be this area here from the distribution, right? The lower bound of the first standard deviation was a move that was close to 15%. And that marked off that target before, of course, before we got there, 598. So now the next target that we're looking at, it's I mean, slightly higher than that. It would be 607. So 607 would land, let's see, so that is 67%. That would be the 68% of the results of the distribution, right? The center of the area right here. And that target is $6.07. So let's see if we can actually get that to move. But right now, we're already creating the support out of the previous day, right? So the previous day, remember that target that I told you that we must close over so we can have this huge bullish engulfing. That was the opening of this candle at 488, and that is presently our previous day high. Let me see this on a 12-hour. Yep. Yeah, so far we're about to create a support out of the daily range here, out of the daily chop. And that, yeah, 488 would be the support. Man. Yeah, it's looking really good, team. BJDX, if you loaded at the I forgot where it was that we were talking about loading this, but it's looking very powerful. Next thing we want to focus here is on the daily Gaussian band. We're actually entering the inside of the bands. That's $4.74 within the inside of this. Yeah, Yep. I definitely feel good about it. Now the support from the Gaussian bands is around 475, so that gives you a little bit of a range here, doesn't it? So 475 to 488 would be that immediate short-term support. Yeah, right to the closing of this candle here. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, congratulations on this one, team. Let's see how it moves. Let's see how it continues throughout the day. But so far, it's showing an enormous amount of strength. Despite what the SPY is doing and the broader markets are doing, they are absolutely volatile. Big fan over what's happening here, though. This could be setting up for this breakout that we spoke about, right? From the 3-day descending broadening wedge. I missed grabbing some early last week. From BJDX. Let's see. Okay. Let me take a look at this in the 30-minute. See if we're pulling back anywhere. Okay. So this is corrective already in the 30-minute. Hold on. The 15-minute. Oh, dude. And the okay. So the 5-minute is showing a very, very slight pullback here. And if I were to guess, looks like the RSI could be that catch for support down here, but that's not very far. And to tell you the truth, I think it could be located between 494 and the top side of the candle here at about 489. Now, if that doesn't catch it, because this is such a short term, it really is just a tiny gap here that can be used for a potential opportunity. 475 to 480, right? So this would be the two areas to potentially long the asset. So 475 to 480, secondary areas 489 to 494. And yeah, let me see here. Let's see this here. Oof, there we go. EMA 21 at the 5-minute may catch at 475. Wow, this is perfectly on that 480. That is dead on the 480 right here. 5-minute bearish engulfing. I don't give it too much credit there though. So yeah, here's what I spoke about. This is the RSI 14-day simple moving average. We're using it as support right now. It doesn't mean that we can't beat it. It just means that it's being used as support, and we have to see about a potential upside from here, right? But we're close to the gravitational zone of the bull weakness percentile, so sometimes this actually works very well. But remember, we're on a 5-minute here, so it's also very much short-lived. So let's see, 27 seconds left on this candle here. Current support, we're battling that SMA 10 and the EMA 21 within that range that we spoke of, 475 to 480. Let's see if we can maintain that. It's right at the support line though. The thing that scares me a little bit is that we're pushing this closer and closer to the opposition, to the gravitational zone here of the bull weakness percentile. So if this gets pushed into that 52% zone, then yeah, we could face a little bit of a further correction here, and that would essentially take you down to 466 here. But so far so good. We're about to close over this 5-minute candle. Let's see what it does. Yeah, the 5-minute range is definitely located down here at 475. There we go. 487. If you caught that entry, make sure to keep your stops in. Make sure to be safe. Protect your gains. But this is a really choppy zone right here. Okay, yeah, it's showing that the RSI is favoring the support of the SMA 14, and we're now in the gravitational zone of the bull weakness percentile. This is likely to pull us up. So let's see if we can start clearing the resistance of 489 to 494 within this 5-minute candle. We may very well start correcting here, but with discretion. Please see, remember, with discretion. BJDX low float as well, barely any volume can really move. Yeah, man. Yeah, this thing could really get mangled around. That's let's see. I mean, the market cap here is 5.676 million, and the float, yeah, 785,000 float. That's, you know, this thing can kind of wiggle around. Zephram, if you're still there, buddy, I am maintaining myself at 80 degrees Fahrenheit per the AIO, the cooler. And I am running heavy tasks on TradingView. I have the analytics window up on Chrome, and I have OBS running. No, well, I moved it to Fahrenheit. What is that conversion? Let's see. Okay, so that's about, yeah, I'm about 26.6. Okay, yeah, that's, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I opened up the chassis though. I took the glass off, just in case, because I'm almost afraid that I could redo the contact between the cooler plate and the CPU. But it's maintaining okay. And it's also really cold in the studio. Okay, so BJDX at 488. Oof, we're coming up on that resistance. 489 to 494. Keep an eye on that. Okay, let me move back over here. Yeah, we're using that SMA 10. We're currently using the 5-minute SMA 10 as a potential support. Okay. Let me move back over here. BJDX. Yeah, let's see what the SPY is doing. Okay, SPY conversion. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind at all. Danielle, you're right. We have to take a look at it. Okay, 30-minute SPY SMA 50. Sorry, EMA. Let me see which one that is. I think that's the EMA 7. I think we're converting this into a resistance. EMA 9, sorry. Yeah, so the EMA 9 is currently battling that upside. Watch your EMA, let me see. Do we have an EMA 55? Why did I change the colors on these? Okay, EMA 20 and EMA 9 are currently being used as resistance and guides. Does the computer feel snappier with all? Yes, 100% it does feel snappier. I do have to say that it loaded TradingView so fast. Oh my goodness, dude! All of those tabs. I mean, look at the tabs open on this one. See this? We're talking about TradingView allowing you to open up a max of. Wow, look at that, 491 on BJDX. Damn, 493. If you caught that entry, geez. That was super fast, man. Okay, within 5 minutes, that's already a 3.5% jump. Yeah, dude. Okay, it's fluctuating though, right? It's at 82 degrees now. I'm gonna try and maintain it as best as I could. Yeah, back to 80. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, let me go to the SPY one more time. Okay. All right, we're okay. I'm just nervous over the SPY, man. I'm really nervous over what it's trying to do. Okay. So ASRE 3430. Could this actually be making the move that we were looking for? So Danielle Spears, my son builds computers. Just tell him what you want, and voila. That is awesome. Thank you, Danielle. I couldn't even tell you how blessed I am by having Zephram next to me. This guy, he might as well have invented Intel. He is quite the brain behind all this stuff. If you didn't catch that picture, in Twitter on X. Go ahead and check that out. You will be surprised over what you see. This thing looks like it's something straight out of the future. It's incredible. But Danielle, thank you so much. You are so kind to even offer that. So what I was talking about here in ASRE is it actually trying to complete the Wyckoff accumulation here? Is it man, this is very, very compelling, and it looks very close to it. And you know that I don't really practice Wyckoff theory, right? I don't usually practice this, but it was just the amount of rhyming within this formation was quite striking, right? Yeah, let's move ASRE. Let's go. It is a new week. It is a new trading session, and it is after the Fed. Well, you know what? Actually, we do have let's see. We have GDP coming up on Thursday, right? So that's going to be a potential market mover. Let's see. Let's pull up the calendar here. Yeah, so the 20. Oh, actually, you know what? The core PCE would be a market mover too, and that's gonna be on Friday. And yeah, we have on Thursday the GDP. So Thursday and Friday are going to be some market moving days. And now I'm not well, I mean, we have durable goods, right? Oh man, that's tomorrow. Or on we're on the 25th today. This is going to be the 27th. Sorry. So yeah, okay. On the 27th we have the durable goods. I'm wondering if that can actually move the markets. Gonna have to do a back test on this. But yeah, those are going to be the days to where volatility could be presented here. Not as much as CPI or even an FOMC, right? But definitely some to consider. So ASRE is currently fluctuating right now within the 34-cent target, which I'm pretty happy about. Right, for are you talking about the Wyckoff? Dude, yeah, this is massive. And the reason why I pointed this out, Zeph, was because of this this downside here. I mean, it varies just a little bit within this one because it really capitulated down there. But that would be this would be called your terminal shakeout, otherwise known as a spring in Wyckoff theory. This one here. And the reason why I'm saying that is because usually your springs come in the form of a flash downside and an immediate recovery. And take a look at that. See us here? So this is what kind of caught my eye, and I'm like, you know what? This looks like a chop zone and a validation or reaccumulation of Wyckoff theory. And I mean, the thing is, the reason why I don't practice it is because it's only a measure of psychology, right? So if enough people believe this, Mark Roach, thank you. AMC $8. Wow. So what I was saying here is that if enough retail believes that this can realize as a Wyckoff, formation, then yeah. Yeah, I remember that wick down because my friend called me and asked if everything was okay, right? Yeah. Yeah. These things are usually a good sign for upside. Right, so and that's why it caught my attention here, and that's why I had to put this together, right? So it looks just like your old traditional Wyckoff reaccumulation here, man, and there could be a pretty nice opportunity lined up. I just have to say that ASRE is such a slow poke, though. Oh my goodness, man, it's I hate just how slow and sideways this thing is, right? But huge opportunity here as everybody's over here like, I'm tired of this thing, let's just get out right now. And then this thing goes, bah, just straight to the upside the next day. It's like, what's going to happen? Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, very, very strong resemblance here between the Wyckoff reaccumulation and the current chart. I like it. I think it's worth keeping an eye on. What is COSM doing? COSM is down to 166. That makes me curious over the markets now. 429.88, okay. Here's that 30-minute EMA 55 at 4:30:18. Okay, so this is starting to it's starting to feel a guide. And I think we want to ride that, right? I just want the volatility there. Hourly time frame has the EMA 9 as a resistance right at about 4:30:18, yeah. EMA 21 at 4:31:08 just in case. Actually, that looks pretty consistent as a resistance here. Hedge fund killers, what is up? Good morning, my brother. Hope all is well with you and the family. Everything is good here, man. Thank you so much for asking. I hope everything is well with you as well. With you too, my bro. How is everything, by the way? Please let me know. Are you trading? Are you working? Are you on a break? Another thing here is that the SPY looks like it's creating this I hope I'm wrong here too. Let me see the 30-minute time frame. Oh, dude, this is very I don't even know that I'm going to suggest it. Hold on. I hate it when things are this, especially in the shorter time frames. I really don't like to see things like this in the short time frames. Let's see. Okay, I wanted to see how good that aligned on top, but it doesn't align that good. And let me see the bottom side of the support conversions here. Okay, this is converting supports pretty nicely. All right, so now, yeah, so then let me see if this connects. Jeez, I hope I'm wrong. Actually, I really don't. So if this is right, then we have. I feel, you know what? I'm not gonna continue this. I feel like this is too forced. I feel like I'm trying to see this. You know, I'm trying to connect all of these contact points here alongside these here, and it's making me see a formation that may not actually be there. This contradicts everything I'm saying about the SPY too. Yeah, man, RNAZ going insane over there, bro. Yeah, no, we already checked out AVTX too, my bro. This was the support zone right here, 1519 to 1551. We're looking at a chop area. At the breakout of this chop area here. Oh wow, yeah, it's definitely breaking it. Damn. There we go. Sorry, yeah, the chop zone, we're breaking it right now, team. This was the 1350 to 1393 to the 1580, I think it was. 1519 to 1551. If this, let's just say maybe if we can afford this, an hourly candle closure upside of this support, then we would then make our new chop zone. It's a minimum closure though. 14, yeah, I would say an hourly upside of 1519 at the minimum. It would be, and it would honestly be better as an hourly upside of 1551. Yeah, you know what? That was another one that we were looking at, CGC. It looks like this one is actually moving everything else too. So daily time frame, we're up almost 13% on CGC. And we were looking at this, or observing this. Mark Roach brought it up. He was saying that this is likely the reason we're moving cannabis. But yeah, check this one out too, my brother. RNAS, all right, it beat that $2.41 high, moving again. This is up 320%, guys. I would not consider any type of position on this. Why? Because look at all this that it has done historically, right? Let me just go ahead and point them out to you. Look at all those. See them? You don't want to be part of those. All of these. And they look similar. What? Berenson. What's up, buddy? ¿Qué pasa? Are you serious? Some news came out? What was it? Okay, 34.30 and holding. Where was it? Was it in was it released in on X? Sorry. Oh, hitting the bangers. Okay, my brother. Thank you. Very happy that I can get that kind of validated or verified with you too. Right. So I'm being told that there's news that is already released for ASRE, but who released it, bro? Oh, you did? Damn. And I'm like, I don't have the Discord open because I'm trying to keep the load a little light, but let me check it out. So Astra Energy Inc. reaches agreement with Holcomb Energy Systems. Nice. Oh, wow. He is excited to announce an agreement with Holcomb Energy Systems that secures exclusive worldwide manufacturing rights to the HES inline power generator ILPG self-sustaining power plant. Wow. Thanks, Zeph. Thank you so much, dude. That is awesome. Where did this? Where did it? It was. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So you got it from Yahoo Finance. So this is. I know that it's gonna be a little tight here. But this was what. Oh my goodness. Let me get rid of this. This was what was just given to me. Oh, dude, what? So many of. Let me just connect this. Hold on. There we go. Damn. Okay. So yeah, this was what Zephram just passed to me in Discord. Yeah. Actually, to tell you the truth, Danielle, I mean, really, remember, I can't tell you what to do with your hard-earned cash, right? But if I can be very honest with you, my average is sitting right around here. I have an average of 28 cents in one broker, an average of around 38 cents in another. So I would say that I'm right around here as an average. Personally speaking, right? So last week when we were talking, like, man, these low targets they're close to the floor, right? I mean, the statistics and the formations were saying it they're kind of saying it too. They can hint at a potential upside coming in. But of course, without having that fundamental catalyst, it's always hard to determine whether that's actually going to be true or not. Right? Oftentimes it's very difficult to rely just on a technical to front run the move. But look at the present situation within momentum and volatility here. This is the bi-hourly time frame. Massive upside here and absolute bull control on the stochastic momentum. Both of the moving averages are now well within the bullish control zone, 50% of it. And we are actually starting to expand. You're in at 34. Pretty much have my average there. Now, just know that this thing has the power to flex around, right? And it's just I'm assuming that remember that this is really slow too, is really lagged and delayed. So I think that this news that just came out, that may also be priced in slowly. Just don't want to let your cash trade sideways. Well, this may be one of those. But to tell you the truth, I do feel like it's okay. Resistance today on BJDX. Yeah, let's go over that. Oh, wow. Okay, so from this, when we touched this 477, when we were, kind of reviewing this live together. Oh, wow, nice. It made almost a 7% move to the upside since then. This pullback here on the 5-minute, I imagine, could be down to the SMA 10 at 494. And we already converted this new loading zone into a potential support. So remember that 489 to 494 is your SMA 10 range. You sent me a message on Discord. My goodness. I'm missing it. I'm noticing here that I have I think I see you. It's just that there's wow, my goodness. Okay. Oh, and this was a couple of weeks ago. That was like over a month ago. Oh my goodness, Danielle, I'm sorry about that. I can see here that I have a clutter of messages. My apologies to you. I mean, no offense with that, right? And I also see that you two hitting them bangers. Let me go ahead and check. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna make sure to put it in here. Okay, gotcha. Oh, nice, man. What is this regarding? What I can't really read it. It's a little far away from me. Well, for what ticker is this? So I think I'm seeing the Senate. Sorry, the revised Secure and Fair Enforcement Regulations, Safer Banking Act. Okay. So this is that this Wednesday coming up? Man, my eyes are hurting trying to read this. Let me see. Yeah, just a document. This is for the Canna stocks. I guess I'm having a little bit of trouble reading the United States Environmental Protection Agency. That's awesome. And you believe that this is why we're actually moving? Right. So hold on just a sec. So BJDX resistance. Let's put it together here. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, naturally we have to focus on this. This would be Thursday's high, as we already combated on Friday's high of day, right? So I'll give you a range here. I'm looking at 529 as this is going to be your short-term range first. Oh, I see it. Okay, 529 to 540, but I can adjust that 540 to 538. Okay, now, I mean, if this thing moves, yeah, if this thing really moves beyond this target, there's a lot of noise here. Hold on. So, okay, first of all, statistically speaking, the next target for us to achieve would be 607, right? But naturally, we have the resistance from the first statistical upside, which led to 595, and statistics were showing that the resistance would be 598. I think I would have to favor the 590, the 595 again. And I would give it a range, and I think the range would be to the downside. Let me see. So 595 to, yeah, I'd say 582. So keep an eye on those resistances there, and it looks like we're on our way to that right now. We're at 509 already. So this is moving. I mean, yeah, this is pretty impressive. So the second one is Mullen and an approval. Are you long a Mullen? Man, that is a dangerous sticker to be long. I have to say that what's his name? Mitchery, David Mitchery, right? He has a big job to regain investor confidence here. It looks like they're trying to do it, right? But how many times has this thing been in that situation to where it, damn, 513 BJDX, this thing is definitely moving, team. Congratulations on your entry. 515, wow. Thank you, Mark. They went with good news again. They went down. No way. I'm telling you, man. That's I guess that was kind of what I was inching towards, right? Oh man, look at BJDX. I'm so impressed by it. Yeah, man. This. Oh, okay. It's already. We're getting close here, man. This is very cool stuff. To see it live like this, I love it. And I love it only because, the statistics said it. Barrio saying BJDX is a beauty. Make sure to protect your gains, you guys, okay? Mullen just crapped all over itself again. The way you put it. Ah, dude. Stick Vicious, Morning Battle. Do you use the MSOS ETF to help gauge cannabis stocks? You know what? No, I'm not even following the cannabis sector whatsoever, but there was a Hitting Them Bangers was just showing us I'm sorry, there was an approval of some sort. I forgot what the name of it is. Hitting Them Bangers, please let us know what that approval was. But apparently that was the catalyst today. But if there is, let me see, if there is an index to follow, that I'm actually entirely surprised. CGC was just one that we were looking at as this one to be likely the thing that's making it move, right? But index, let's check it out. And that was, but Stick Vicious, morning to you, my battle. MSOS, right? Let's look at it. Oh, let's see. So Advisor Shares Trust, Advisor Shares Pure U.S. Cannabis ETF spot price action, and we have a 2 times lever ETF spot. Oh, okay, but I'm not gonna do the lever. I'm just gonna do the regular. Safer Act for banking. Nice. Hitting the Bangers. You have that 315 entry on BJDX. That is awesome, my brother. You're sitting at 512, currently way in the money. Okay, so yeah, I gotta say that this kind of look at the price action between CGC. Let me get rid of all these drawings here. Yeah, take a look at this battle. This is the price action between CGC and MSOS. Are they both in the daily time frame? Let me see. Yeah. Both on the daily, looking pretty similar here. Is that a wow? FNG? Did you actually scoop it? That would have been really, really, really sharp of you, bro. That thing was there for a split second. It's back at $5. Barrios, were you talking about FNGR? By the way, let's see, let's just kind of run through the I want to run through the signals here to see if there's anything obstructing the path, right? Oh, BJDX, nice. Gotcha. So buy minute, okay, nothing in these immediate short terms. Just the ones that we caught on Friday, right? So let's see the even the 1 minute. Okay, I'm not actually catching any foul play right now, so that's okay. I'm wondering if it's just the indices doing their thing to the assets here. Nice. ASRE moving up to 3460 now. Scott asking me what's going down with SGBX. Let's go ahead and take a look to see what is going down. And now, before we do that, let's also view the SPY. Wow. Okay, guys. Immediately once we see this, right? If you see this, increasing the 10-year yield, right? Your bonds, and you see the DXY pumping to the upside, which is already, I was already saying that we may have been, this was 2 weeks ago, I was saying that we may be in the deep 105s here within the DXY, and this is pumping to the upside so aggressively. This is applying pressures to the broader markets, to risk assets, right? So this is quite negative to a lot of stocks. So this would, okay, man, I expect to see red across a lot of tickers. Okay, so let's of course not in the OTC market or in the tiny small caps. Let's see what else we have. So SGBX, let's go ahead and pull that up. Wow, SGBX really feeling the pressure here. What is that? Let's see. Enormous failure from the top side of this resistance here that it barely touched it. Very interesting. Let's catch it. Let's see where we can catch this support. What we want to do is find the RSI above the SMA 14. D Money, yo Arca, how are you, bro? Let's see where where do you see TSLA going? I'll pull that up. I'll pull that one up right after this, my brother. Of course. I'm definitely curious over that too, man. There's just so much volatility in the markets right now. Let's see, bi-weekly. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, we are getting so close to that. Let's see why that is. Let's pull up some moving averages. Okay, EMA 9. This was a massive drop on this. Did news get released? Was this the reason it ran to the upside? Does anyone know by any chance if SGBX ran to the upside based on this spinoff? We have how many tests of the resistance? Let's check that out too. Test 1, 2. No, 1, 2. Likely on the buy daily. Just a sec, team, or the 3-day even. Yeah, seriously. OTC stocks are like screw fundamentals. We're going to the upside right now. Okay, there is a larger danger in SGBX being presented right now, as this 3-day candle closure happens in 4 hours and 53 minutes. Without the price action that happened today, this would have not been in the cards here. There is a 28% capitulation right now, and this is building a bearish engulfing here. The bi-weekly candle, I'm sorry, the bi-weekly RSI, break this down with me. This is showing the support here. So now if we're looking at maybe raw price action, let's see this. Okay. To catch it, it looks like it would be 105, and it's a support to the downside. Okay, let me draw that in. Okay, 105 to 102 appears to be what this support is asking for. If that SMA 14, okay, it's getting a little dangerous because we're approaching the gravitational zone here, right? So this may catch it. It may catch it if it stays upside of the 42% area, right? So right now we're sitting very close to 43. Let's see how close we can get to this. I'm going to mark off a line here so that you can see what I mean. That is the gravitational zone here, meaning below this, price action can get pulled to the downside, and it's getting very close to it, right? So as this bi-weekly signal continues to the downside, that may pressure your SMA 14 to the downside. But if it doesn't, that would be the support grab that I'm talking about. The secondary support would be right up here. What I can't tell is the distance between this, because it's bi-weekly. That's huge, right? This is an enormous drop here, but it has two possibilities. The first range, which we spoke of, 102 to 105, and of course the low of the bi-weekly candle, which is, let's point this out. Here we go. A low of 109. Okay, so let's mark that there too. And that is a low of 109, was it? Let's see. Yeah, a low of 109. Okay, so this is essentially where I'm looking at for a bounce here. Let's see how far the monthly is away from there. But I see what it's doing on a macro scale. If there's people holding this for an investment play, that is a really interesting signal I'm catching on the monthly. The monthly time frame looks like it's getting ready for an upside here, but of course monthly. First of all, we have to close this in 4 days and 5 hours. There is another bearish engulfing here, and it is a buy formation too. Hold on, why would it create a downside? Oh, okay, wow, yeah, really breaking this down like this really opens up the potentials here. So let me show you this now. I need another chart for it. He's on the hunt. Okay, let's log this. Yeah, this is creating the same old exit strategy. You have this inverse head and shoulders, And you already know the I think it was this, right? The formation that we're currently speculating about, right? This, the broadening descending wedge, or the descending broadening wedge. So the exit strategy from this is usually an inverse head and shoulders, which is really curious that it's building it here now, but this low, wow. So yeah, I think I have to stick to my guns. 105 to 109, 105 to 109, to really get this thing to continue building. You're already breaking market structure on a bi-weekly here, so this, yeah, man, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be the 5th breakout here, so I guess this is going to have that 11 days and 5 hours to prove its worth here. I do believe that this is prepping for a pretty insane upside now, and this could be a massive bear trap. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if we're catching this right, this could be, yeah, this could be one of those monumental bear traps. This thing is already trying to double bottom. It's actually trying to triple bottom. Good SPY move to the upside. Good. Assets like this one can need it. What? No. Damn, that thing went up to 328. Yeah, guys, there's something up with SGBX here, and honestly, it's making me feel like we need to run this for a back test now, as this is potentially presenting a huge bear trap. We're looking at a bi-weekly triple bottom here. Oh, dude, I don't know what's going on here, man, but this is feeling quite explosive. Yeah, D-Money, let's look at that. I'm sorry, dude. I'm like taken by this situation here. We could really kill something here with that one. I think this is setting a bear trap right now. Yeah, you know what? I think I want to put together a whole thread of analysis tonight on this. Team, if you catch me slipping here, remind me on this. I think that we have something here, something pretty big. And yeah, let's look at TSLA. Let's look at it on a daily time frame. I know that I had already a couple things in line here for it. Steve Thompson, what's up, buddy? Daniel, I will read what you said in just a quick sec. Okay, and now what is the SPY doing against this? Why did the SPY face this downside? Let's see. Okay. Those were the highs of June that we're using as a pres. Oh man, I hope that this is not temporary. Here's the problem. That we are breaking. Okay, we have to look at the SPY in order for us to determine what Tesla can do too, because they're kind of running in tandem. Here's the problem. We're below an inflection zone. And it is kind of a large distance too. So 431.21 to 433.07 is a huge resistance, which is now making me feel that this upside here on the SPY is temporary and we're likely to face a resistance here that would essentially bring price action to the downside even further. We have to keep our eyes on this. Let me see the let me go back to Tesla right after this. Okay, so yeah. SMA 20 coming up as resistance. We have a death cross happening on the 12-hour. Here's your SMA 200. This is your SMA 50. Death cross happening right now. If you are talking long for Tesla, I mean, there may be a short-term opportunity, right? But I do think that Tesla may be getting ready for a continuation to the downside too. Hold on. I want to see if I can give you some visibility here. Could I be doing this maybe on the 4-hour? SGBX. I have to put together a thread on this, brother, but I think that it's setting it up now. It's my thesis is a little short right now, dude, but I mean my entrance would be, I guess, anywhere between 106 to 109 at inflection, right? But remember that I have to put together a thread behind that. I have to validate all those things, but it looks very promising. Okay, so here's the difference between Tesla and the SPY. Actually, Tesla could push the SPY up if it could, right? But Tesla is reclaiming the inflection zone. And let me go ahead and knock that down first, right? We're going to jot it down. This is our inflection here. Let me see. Oh man, come on. Yeah, 241.97 to 243.31. We cannot close candles below that, or else the asset will continue to capitulate here. And that capitulation event would start off at the next inflection zone. Would make a first stop at the next inflection at 235.25, followed by a further drop and a very dangerous one, the 227.79 to about 226.52. So I guess I'm going to mark off the very bottom side one. I think that the markets are trying for another downside here, but it doesn't look like it could be a. It doesn't look like it could be like a permanent downside. It looks like it may just want to create another, another higher low here. And if that's the case, then there is maybe a regression to look at here. AMC puts are dying. Sebastian Lim, thank you for your dono, my brother. We're gonna have to go. Wait, why do you want to? Oh man, you're catching yourself within the COSM. I have to be explicitly careful with what I say regarding COSM as far as that. So I'll do it though. I'll look at it for you. What I was gonna say here, I'm wondering if this is following a regression, right? So let me see if that's the case. Yeah, okay, so Tesla may be respecting this. Yeah, it looks like Tesla is respecting this. If I were to connect everything to this, let me see. Oh man, that lines up right with the support that we're at right now. Okay, I like the regression, but I don't like this. I don't like this high, and then we have a slightly lower high. Well, yeah, in this case, it's just slightly lower, meaning that we were creating the entire break of market structure, right? So we beat this high here. We made that new high located at around 217. We came and reaccumulated it and made a new high of around 299.46, and then now we're actually decreasing. Here's another problem. Okay, we have declining volume with ascending price. That is giving us the fact that the bulls are getting exhausted. There's I think that Tesla may be preparing itself to break down the regression here. On the daily? You just got a bearish cross. Yeah. We're increasing bear pressure here. I mean, look at your stochastic momentum versus volatility. Your volatility is expanding. You're hitting the gas on a downside. And check out your money flow index. You're now negative cash. That means cash is on its way out. Otherwise, people getting stopped out and getting all kinds of scared here. I think we're in the process of making this regression into a resistance. We're testing that. We're testing that here. If there's going to be another target that I'm going to have to suggest here, it would probably be down here. And I'm not sure that we can reach it today, but I think this week we may actually have the thrust to push down to 226.52 to 228.07, where we could find a temporary bounce and then start using the regression as a resistance validator or short opener, right? So it would be located right around here, 245. 243, right around there. And then this would be the area of position short. Check out Kitties Never Die telling us that FNGR went to 518. FNGR is really showing a decoupling from the, unless that's actually the SPY going up too. Yeah, the SPY is moving on up. It's actually helping it. Did it help out SGBX though? Oh, dude, it definitely helped. Yeah, the SPY is helping everything out right now. Oh man, this is a tough read, team, especially with GDP coming up. I definitely like this. Look, check this out. 12-hour time frame, volatility versus momentum. You have the upside on stochastics on the SPY, 12-hour. I don't like that we have this huge death cross here. If we do face an upside, okay, expect resistance at these tweezer tops here. 434.20 in line with the SMA 50. Hold on just a sec. I want to make sure that I'm viewing. I messed up all my colors recently, so. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank goodness. Hold on. Yeah, my EMA 9 is it's colored incorrectly. Okay, so our SMA 50. Please tell me this is going to change. This is going to change a lot of things for me. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, yeah, we're converging towards that death cross, but it definitely has not happened yet. Oh, whew. Okay. I was thinking to myself, what am I going to say to so many people tonight? Oh, my goodness. What a save. FNGR 20,000 share bid at 508. Hold on, D-Money. Let's see where we're finding support. Could it be on the 5-day or the weekly RSI? Even a daily? No, nothing. Okay, let's go to the bi-monthly. Oh, okay, the monthly time frame and the bi-weekly. Those are the supports. And looks like we're bouncing right off of them. Hold on. Yeah, dude. Yeah, let me look at that. I'm going to continue Tesla. But, damn, 513. The 570, did I, Berenson, was that a resistance that I spoke about in the video? Very impressive that we're reclaiming the outside of this, outside of the pennant. Let me continue real quick. Yeah, 570 could be the resistance here per the 4-hour volatility. And we definitely have an upside pivot, although I would like for this to be a little stronger. No, I did. That was the 4-hour. That was the 4-hour Bollinger Bands. You're looking at a 570 resistance here. The thing is that we have to combat. See how hard we're resisting here at that 521. It looks like it's at 520, the mean reversion, but the high that we're facing right now is 520. So we're knocking at the door of this mean band here. So we've already retraced, or we've already reverted back to the mean on FNGR. So now the trick here is to combat that mean and make it and then convert it into a support. So upon that conversion, then there could be the continuation to the 568 to 570 target. And it looks like that could very well be the case here. Temporary resistance is located. I can actually mark that down too. Now that we're inching closer and closer to this play, of course we can look into this. 541 to 549 is a temporary area of resistance, and I suspect there to be a resistance here to validate the 520 as support before the continuation to the upside. You caught entry at 160 COSM. Damn, that was a cent off of the bottom, bro. Jeez, that is very, very sharp if you did catch that. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, it's just, dude, COSM, I'm very afraid of, because you know that it can consolidate forever. This can consolidate for days, man. So, I mean, 173 already, jeez. And you know what? I guess I'm hoping that this is not actually wow, dude, you're already at an 8%. That's already a day trade, bro. If that, I mean, you're catching entry here, you're already up almost 9%. Dude, that could technically be your day for day trading here, man. As a scalper, as a momentum trader, that would be it right there. That simple move in 30 seconds, dude. Like, a lot of day traders would call it a day right there. No exposure overnight, no exposure into GDP or any of that crap that's going to come out in the macros. But it is looking really good. I can't deny you that. 30 minutes for this hammer too. I caught 160, didn't get filled fully. Lovely hammer though. Yeah, dude, yeah. It's I think in 29 minutes and 45 seconds we're gonna know. And there is a support bottom here that I can give you. Yeah, 171. I think I'm going to have to favor the body here. Oh, right there. That's right. 167 to 171. That could be the next range of support here. The SMA 10 is located down there too. You're looking at my yellow box? That's my next target, bro. 197 to $2. So let's see. Now what's this? These are the higher targets, statistically speaking. Yeah, statistically speaking, this is well, I mean, technically the next target is we're right at that resistance right now, 185. Well, we face that resistance one more time. So the next one would actually be this. It's actually 309, right? But remember that they're definitely not certainties, and the signal is for sure. I mean, it's pretty damn fired. That second target, 162%. That's your mean. And then after that, the 373% move. That would be your standard deviation upside. $5.63. If COSM really is on that, dude, I think it's likely because of all the moves they're creating, fundamentally speaking. Hold on just a sec. Let me come back to Tesla. Ooh, man, this is getting super close. Okay, there is a strong possibility here that we're using the regression as a bottom line support, but I don't see SPY continuing too. I don't see it continuing too high here. That's the problem. I see that the SPY may be able to resist. Yeah, I would say here at the range of 433.07. I mean, it's already resisting this 431.21. Oh man, yeah. We're at a what is it called? At a crossroads, right? This is that spot to where it's a sweet little in between. Oh, hold on. Can you believe it, man? It actually is making the breakout. I think the SPY can drop here, yeah, to 430.54. Yeah, John Smith, well said. Yeah, I can definitely do that, team. Okay, team, I'm going to go out on a limb here. And I'm going to say that I'm actually short-term bullish the broader markets. There is a conversion here on this 15-minute formation. The one that we're questioning, right? I think, okay, yeah, I think the SPY has the ability to reach 432 to 433. I can't tell you that it's going to combat that though, right? I do feel like that could be a very heavy resistance. And here is that resistance on the 4-hour SMA 50. And the SMA 50 on the hourly should be located there right around that time too. So I'm very short-term bullish the broader markets, but I think going into maybe the end of day or maybe even at the lunchtime, we may get a serious retracement here. So, team, I wouldn't at this indecision, I would not open any position. Like, I don't feel confident here in opening either short or long And when you don't feel, I mean, as far as me, right, when you don't feel that confidence, that should already signal a flag that this is not the time to enter. And there could be serious trickery here. I mean, historically speaking, Mondays for the SPY is red, or are red. So that means that it would drag down everything under the sun too. So the resistance here for Tesla, I'm thinking that it may be able to reach around 252 to 257 today. Let's see the 30-minute time frame. Okay, yeah, we have that upside pivot on the 30s. Yeah, we're expanding volatility too. Let's see how we can cascade these time frames into each other. Let's see the hourly time frame. Hourly time frame, very bullish. We have a bullish crossover on, yep, check it out. We have the MACD bullish crossover there too. Bi-hourly time frame, upside pivot, bullish crossovers, about to create a bullish crossover on the MACD. Upside pivot on stochastics. 3-hour and 4-hour upside pivots with resistances. Let me see the 3-hour. Yeah, there's a lot of disagreement happening here within the indicators. 3-hour time frame is showing a resistance and within the gravitational zone. So this would actually resist and then downside. So it looks like Tesla could reach. I have to give some weight here to the 3-hour team. And this is going to be my final word for Tesla before I go into CGC. 246.20. Yeah, 246.20 to 246.96 resistance here before a continuation to the downside. And I believe that the SPY may actually follow that too. Yeah, upside pivot on the 30-minute. We're getting upside momentum. The hourly too. Let's look at the bi-hourly. Okay, yeah, bullish. Everything's bullish so far. Yeah, in the 4-hour. Look at the 4-hour. We're in the gravitational zone before a pullback. The SPY may be able to resist. Yeah, guys, I think, oh my goodness. There's too much indecision right now, but I'm thinking that we could reach the top side. And this is my final word for the SPY. I think I came to the conclusion now for sure. Yeah, maybe short-term bullish, but very, very short-term. 432.14 to 433.68 could be your final resistance here before a continuation to the downside. And SPY and Tesla are acting very similarly. So SPY 413 has been a consensus for bottom before end of year rally. The machines still sellers perhaps until student loan repayments start again and the dust settles. Yeah, that's a possibility, right? The thing is too is that there's an enormous indecision too as far as the rate hikes. So come November, we're thinking that some people are already thinking that we may actually still pause because of the higher for longer comment that Fed Chair Powell said. So if he's really thinking higher for longer, that means that he can pause for maybe I don't know two or even 3 periods before giving another 25 bip shock to the markets. And this would be November would be the third one. So there's a lot of indecision in the markets right now, and this type of indecision pushes market sentiment to look at other sectors where there can be some decentralization from that, which is why there could be an overall pump in the OTCs or the shorter yeah, the shorter assets. I'm thinking maybe small caps to micro caps may be facing some upside now because of what's happening in the macroeconomic spaces. AI manipulation today on the 1 minute, 2 minute charts on SGBX at 10 a.m. Wow, really? That's a clean manipulation to an upside. Damn, did it reach the target? What was the low? We were supposed to say 106 something, right? So let's see. I'm not even sure if it reached within the time frame that we were talking about, but yeah, it reached a low of 109. Damn. Yeah, I'm happy that it's moving on up, to tell you the honest truth. I mean, but it feels like a monumental bear trap here. All right, so anyway, team, let's yeah, let me look at CGC as far as Mark Roach was asking me to chart this thing out. Let me pull up the master layout 1. Okay. Now let's do CGC here. Awesome. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so that was 5 ladder downs. That on the 3 hour, this is very likely for it to have started this upside anyway. Okay, now let me pull up the daily. Just a sec, team. When was this? November? Yeah, it did start in November. Okay, but yeah, so this is building that same old wedge. Let's see if we can line it up nicely here. It's going to be a close one. Interesting. Wow, okay. Let's see this. Okay. Okay, there it is. Okay, this is a huge formation. Let me go to the 3-day. Yeah, this formation looks like it's trying to 1, 2. Wow, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is your true breakout 5. Huge potential bull flag here. There was a huge bullish divergence on the volume starting maybe on May 2023, where we started, well, I mean, actually, I guess it was just strength to the downside, right? But it's just green volume, though. That's the thing, is that we're getting green volume on a downtrend. That doesn't really, you know, that doesn't speak good for bears. So if this is the true breakout test, then your floor may have already passed at 75.78. Let's look at some moving averages here. We're in the process of converting some very important moving averages on a 3-day. So let's look at the wow, really clean catch here from the EMA 55 on the daily time frame. This is a pretty important conversion right now on the daily. This is the EMA 21. The current resistances from these two moving averages is fine. This is your EMA 7 and EMA 9. They're fine. Right, so that's it's just going to create some pressure to the downside temporarily, but I'm actually bullish this ticker, very bullish. Yeah, let me take a look at other metrics here other than just price action now. Okay, well, I mean, before I do that, there's a serious resistance coming up at 101. Of course it would be there, man. It's the psychological beat. We're at 93 cents, you know, as soon as it reaches $1, then there's going to be a lot of take profit there. So 102 to be precise. Actually, I'll give you the range. It's an upside range. 102 to 104 resistance is coming up. It's okay. The reason we want to do that is so that we can close the daily candle here and then come back on the next daily to validate the EMA 21 as support before continuing on to the upside. This is going to be kind of a lengthy process, but but I do see it as a huge break of market structure and a very bullish statement coming out of this ticker. In fact, the entire sector. Okay, yeah, so there we go. I just wanted to put that resistance down. Let's start looking or observing at volatility versus momentum. 50, was it? I'm gonna look at that again. Sorry, I didn't catch that, Mark. Yeah, the harmony, I guess. Yeah, look at this. You have a 30-minute silver cross that started today at the beginning of the day. This is your EMA 21 crossing upside of the EMA 55, and you can see a very clean, like a support guide here between the EMAs. Yeah, between all of the EMAs. Major EMAs are turning into a huge guide here. Okay, so 30-minute volatility versus momentum. In the gravitational zone of stochastics, this means likely an upside continuation here. Increase, yeah, we're expanding volatility. This is looking very good. Let's see, yeah, even the MACD is looking very powerful. Let's look at the bi-hourly time frame. Bi-hourly time frame, massive pivot towards the upside, expanding. Yeah, we're way okay. We're way upside of the moving average on our vol. That is absolutely powerful. Look at this RSI and the MACD. Damn. ADX in the 20%, and DMI Plus is already leading. We're actually getting cash flow. Bi-hourly resistance at this 96.58, EMA 55 it looks very weak. 4-hour time frame, massive upside pivot. We have a huge bullish crossover, and we're getting the first. Yeah, we just made a crossover on the MACD, getting that first little green bar here. Huge decrease in bear pressure. I am very bullish this asset. Like I said, this is highly likely continuing to the upside here, but we do have a very immediate short-term time frame pullback to kind of look out for. And I do believe that this can pull back to 93.62. The range is 93.62 to 91.75 for a potential pullback. Let's see the 8-hour time frame. Wow, 8-hour time frame getting that upside already. And we are at the resistance of the 8-hour RSI. This is very likely a temporary stop. And this would be the top side of this candle here, which is the 95.94. We've already reached a high of 96.50. So we're currently breaking that structure there. So this is okay, here it goes. This would be the 93.62 to 91.75, was it? Yeah, 91.75. It looks like we're getting that resistance to come and validate those supports down there. Man, it's a lot of people know here, and they're very bullish this asset too. Hold on just a sec, team. We have a 12-hour golden cross. No way. Let's see it. Oh man, we do. We have a 12-hour golden cross and we came to validate it as a support already, and we're bouncing right off of it. This is your 200 SMA and this is your 50 SMA crossing upside of the 200. And with that, converting the 55, the EMA 21, and not to mention the 7 and 9, into supports on a 12-hour. This is very powerful, and this is highly likely continuing to the upside. I know that we're at resistance on the 12-hour right now, but this is, the daily resistance. That one's the one that really counts here. Daily resistance of this SMA 14 may very well be right up here around 146. Hold on just a sec, team. The little lady has shown up really early today. Let me go ahead and say goodbye to her. Just a moment, team. All right, team, we are back. Damon, Damon, you just said, Arca, I just caught myself dancing in the mirror to this beat. Oh, man. Oh, dude, it's it's literally called a dirty bounce. Good times, brother. Good times. Good times. Okay, so we got the resistance here that we were looking for, right? From the 96.61. Actually, we spoke about a potential 96. Yeah. Cryptic Trader saying, what Arca? These fools dancing naked to your beats. Oh, my goodness. What's up, Green Mountain? What's up? How you doing, my brother? Everything okay? Yeah, team, I'm very bullish this CGC asset. This is explosive. Something here, man. Something. Yeah, there's a strong possibility of a 144 coming in a week, maybe. So, yeah, let's pull it up. Let's pull up, what was it? TTOO, right? And why is that one running now? Damn, NWBO. Look at that. Daniel, you still kept it or what? Oh my goodness, getting the toss around here. A TTOO. Okay, let's take a look here. So this line here that I drew. Well, there are two areas that we had to focus in on, right? One being the support of the 2339 to 2442, which we used as a temporary bounce. It actually jumped from 2338 all the way up to 2548 for a good little scalp there. But the problem here, is this. Notice how this is going to be. Wow, we just started this. Let me see the hourly candle. My goodness in heaven. All right. I am immediately bearish TTOO. Why? Because of this. This bottom side here. Let me just kind of adjust it there. There we go. The low of this candle being 22.25 has just been converted into a resistance. We got our first hourly closure beneath that. Okay, now the problem is this too. You also created a fair value gap between this wick and this wick here. Let me zoom in. Let me get rid of the momentum. This wick and this wick with this candle in between, that is now an area of resistance too. Okay, so this hourly candle here, if it closes without any wick touching, or I'm sorry, surpassing the 22.25 to the upside, if it closes in an hour like that, this would be validation for a continuation to the downside. Minimal time frame. That would be the minimum time frame. Okay. Yeah, so John, I was just looking at CGC. That is enormously bullish. This asset here is I feel like I have to put a thesis together for SGBX and CGC, as these are showing some weird. Mark Roach, I got you, buddy. Yeah, so TTOO team, okay, be careful with this, okay? Be careful, because this is playing a very traditional play here, and this is gonna be a slide down like no other here, okay? Your confirmation for downside will be this candle in 1 hour. If you are long TTOO and you're holding TTOO, this may be an opportunity for you to play against the market. Man, but yeah, this is slipping through the cracks here. Not much. Yeah, not much is back. Let me see. Actually, let me look at the 4 hour. Let me look at the daily. Yeah, there's not much over here to hold this thing back from really sliding all the way down to 1837. Yeah, and oh my goodness, Danielle, you kept ASRE, nice. So remember the target, right? Remember the target. We cannot touch on an hourly candle. We cannot, surpass the 22.25. Okay, but that would be your validation for a continuation to the downside. Getting that closure of this hourly candle beneath that 22.25, expect a downside. Expect a continuation. And seeing that there's a very, very slight chance of volume increasing here, that could be the start of something pretty bearish. You see it? When you have, when you're having all this red volume on an upside with declining price, that's strength to the downside. What, Mark Roach, what time frame? Flame. Is it time? Are you talking about TTOO? Is it time for, you mean like to bail? Or what do you mean, damn? Oh, dude, I hated to say that too, because I know TTOO has a lot of believers too. I mean, the hourly candle just started. It's 6 minutes in. Yeah, I mean, this was a very strong inflection. On the 1 minute, let me see. Okay, so if you're looking at it on the 1 minute, the pressure to the upside has to be significant enough to bleed onto the 5, which then would have to be significant enough to bleed into the 10 and 15. So depending on that volume to the upside on the 1 minute, so if you have volatility really pressing to the upside on the 1 minute, the likelihood of it being, cascading into the upper time frames is greater. So I think that the minimum time frame for you to start maybe saying, okay, maybe this does show upside, I would say minimum 15 to 30 minutes. But usually you're able to tell from the 5 and 10 up to the 15, depending on how strong that push to the upside is. So let's see, I can give you a quick example here. I'm sorry, I just got caught up with this. I remember this from the last time. Right, so yeah, let's use a CGC as an example. Let's go to the 5 minute time frame. Okay, and let's lift this like crazy. Okay, so right over here. Let's take that into, you see where where I'm hovering over the RSI? Let me try to zoom in here as much as I can. You see where it is on the RSI? Right below in here. You see that, right? You see how strong that push is to the upside? This type of significance is what I mean, depending on how it's going to be able to impact the 10, 15, and 30. So let's go to the 10 minute time frame from that push. So the 10 minute time frame immediately cascaded. It immediately caught it. Right, so 15 minute time frame, let's see that. Yeah, 15 minute time frame was on a downside here until it caught it. It really caught that 5 minute and 10 minute pressure to the upside, and then it validated with using the support of the gravitational zone and the bear weakness. Perfectly right. Bounce from that gravitation and upside, cleared the SMA 14, and now it's back to validated as support. Let's see the 30 minute. Yeah, very interesting, man. All that, yeah, that 5 minute candle, that was the end all be all for this thing. That was the one that really pushed everything to the upside. So that's what I would like everybody to kind of focus in on, right? If you are going to see a true upside push, then wait for your earlier time frame momentum, like in the RSI, right? Wait for the 5 minute to see how hard it can push to the upside, and that'll likely determine how hard your 10-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute candles will react upon that push. But it is a cascading effect. It's kind of like a domino effect, right? You must have increasing volatility in the early time frames, like the 5-minute, 1 minute even, right? So as long as you do have that strong push to the upside, it'll cascade into the 5, the 10, 15, into the 30, and then that's how I catch the waves to the upside. Then I start looking at the hourly into the 4-hour. When you have the 4-hour, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm officially bullish this thing. I'm gonna get long this asset and potentially make a whatever from here to whatever. You know what I mean. FNGR at 501. GTII is going. Okay, all right. So this was the resistance that we were looking for to break, right? So this is the new chop zone. If we are able to clear this hourly candle, okay, let's clear this hourly candle first. We know that, well, based on other assets. Yeah, based on other assets, we know that we have about 45, maybe 50 minutes left. 50 minutes left on the hourly candle, right, to close. I mean, it might be a little different because the GTII running in a different time frame, but that's so annoying. Let's see. All right, the 3 hour is I guess we're gonna have to use that. So 48 minutes 59 seconds and counting to close this 3-hour candle upside of the support of 79.01 to 79.98. Right? If we are able to close that, then the validation and confirmation process will start here to create that 79.91 or 79.01 to 79.98 as your area of support, as the new area of acting support. So if we are able to capture that, that would be incredibly bullish. 3-hour resistance coming up at the SMA 200 expected. 81.77. There is a pullback happening right there. Yeah, man. The hourly time frame conversions of support here is huge. Everything now is under the hourly. Let's see the bi-hourly time frame, SMA 50 support. Yeah, this is looking very good. There could be a drop one more time here to around 78.21 to 78.96. The reason why I chose the 3-hour time frame is because that was the only time frame that I had a closure that was close to closing. So meaning that the hourly was not showing me this. You guys saw it was completely closed. And I was saying that the hourly time frame should have around 50 minutes to close, but it's not showing. So let's find out the next time frame. So 3-hour being the next odd time frame, that would give me the next closure that's similar to the hourly. So that's why I used the 3-hour. Sorry, I didn't really explain it either, right? I just needed a closure that was close to the hourly. So, and the nearest one just happened to be the 3-hour. And okay, so I guess it could have been a short. I mean, people taking profits for a short scalp here. It came just shy of the 81.77. The high here was 81.09. Yeah, it's within a cent. Nice. Yeah, Flame. That's the way I used to do things. Even Chad Vivian was just talking to me about that too. He said I've been just writing notes on whatever video you release. I used to do that. I used to do that so often, especially with one of my favorite traders, right? His name is Eric Crown. I used to write down everything he would say. And the thing is that he only trades Bitcoin, right? So I was just observing Bitcoin and training for equities. But I mean, it worked out, right? It worked out pretty okay. I mean, with his help, of course, and the help of my mentor and many others. But yeah, team, yeah, you're getting that pullback now that we spoke of, right? So I'm thinking maybe, oh, dude, yeah. 79.01 could be the pullback area for a support. If we are to face a lower target than 79.01, then maybe 77.30. But that 77.30 is actually 77.94, right at the price action here, because these moving averages are going to move. So those would be your hints, right? They're going to tell you where you can face a support bounce. So if the moving averages are telling you right now that it's 77.32, look at the price instead, because price is fixed. It's already sitting there. It's not going to move from there. It's already printed forever and ever, right? So you would look at the relevant time frame, and then that tells you that it would actually be the SMA 100 at 78 cents, right at the bottom side of these candles. So the opening, let's see, or the closing, sorry, would be, 78 bottom. And that would be my secondary area of pullback, just in case the 79.01 fails, right? So let me put this right there. Here's that secondary support. Yeah, but GTII is looking really good. And how is that FNGR still holding $5? Where did Sebastian, where did you go to? You entered 160, right? You're at 171 right now, dude. Are you still holding COSM? You're just about 7% up. I would be careful, dude. I would be careful. I would siphon the profits immediately. Especially with an asset like this. This can, you know, I see the upside. Everything is looking good. Even the fundamentals in the company, that's looking good, right? But never hesitate to pull whatever profits you can from the markets. Okay, BJDX on its way to the next area of resistance, right? The one that we spoke of likely to happen, which would be the 529 to 538. Currently sitting at 520. Very nice. That's, let's see, on the day, that is a 13 spot, 54% move up on the day. And we are moving very violently away from this opening of the previous day candle, right? So that was 488. So closing anywhere upside of 488 on this daily candle would mean that we have a huge bullish engulfing print. Daryl, you've been watching that one for a while? OMH. Let's give it a quick peep. Yeah. But you're tell me though, are you long this or no? Hold on, team. Let me just take a sip of water here. Hold on. All right. You might enter it? Okay. Let's see it. Hold on. Just gotta check that daily. Like always. You see that support, right? This thing is coming down here to the SMA 50. Yeah, if we're going to get that SMA 50, that's going to be very likely a bounce zone from there, 223. Let's see where it is on price. Okay. Let me give you the range. So in the way I'm looking at the range is just looking at the precise target of where the moving average is, right? In comparison to the historical price action back here. And then we look to the left to see if there's anything before that, but there's nothing there. Unless we can see it from another time frame, that is. Right, nothing. Okay, so daily time frame. Okay. So since the SMA 50 is saying that it would be 222, I would actually have to favor this candle here. The opening of this candle is 233. So I would put the 233. I'm sorry, the closing of this was 224. Sorry, so 224 instead of the 223. And then the support would be to the downside because we do have these wicks, this wick, this one, and this one to look out for. So I would naturally favor the ones that are very close to each other, and I would favor the lower one because you never know. So my support right now is 217 to 224. And there is a very small secondary area, right? It would be the difference between this wick low and this wick high. So let's draw that in too. 210 to about 212. Okay, so those are the two zones of support that I'm looking out for. Let me see if we have anything else as far as moving. Oh yeah, there we go. You have the EMA 9 coming up to that bottom side that we're speaking of at 210. But that's not enough for me. Hold on. Yeah. I think actually that would probably be it. Wow. Okay. But why did it move up like this? Why did it move up so violently today? Any ideas on that? Actually, Friday was this huge day for it. Oh, my home? CGC, yeah, Mark, expect that pullback at 102 to 104, I think it was. 8-hour EMA 9, right in this bottom side that we're speaking of. CGC is printing, right? Like, yeah, team, I'm telling you, man, I'm massively bullish this ticker. Like, just super bullish. I expect the 144. I don't know, maybe by the end of the week, maybe. Right, but this, I mean, if it really continues with this type of pressure to the upside, yeah, it's likely that it can touch way up there into the dollar mark. Sorry, what the hell? Here we go. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely expecting a downside continuation here for OMH, and we can also tell here on momentum, right? We're still pivoted towards the downside on the RSI. Stochastic momentum is still pivoted towards the downside. However, it is curving a little bit here, which indicates that there is a slowdown on that bear pressure, which then gives validity to the bottom side targets that we're looking for as far as a bounce. Very curious SMA 200 at 193, as I think I just saw the 4-hour reversion variant mean there. Let me see. Or was it the hourly? Hold on, let me see where did I see that? Oh, was it the 12? Damn, yeah. Okay, 12-hour and 8-hour. That's right at that 192 mark and 191. That's a little scary there because we already moved way beyond. Let me just get rid of this clutter so you can see what I'm seeing. This moving average too. Okay. This is what I mean. So if we're reverting to the mean here, then the 8-hour time frame is indicating a 192 bottom. So if there is a 192 bottom, I mean, if it's it's mathematically set there. So I'm going to go ahead and say one more section here could be a support. I would say, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and favor this right here. 192 to 198 potential support range if it doesn't bounce from these areas here. But I'm expecting a continuation to the downside here on OMH. Like, I mean, anything can happen, but if you're asking me, like, what my honest opinion is that yes, highly likely this is going to continue to the downside. And I have a pretty high conviction of it. Hourly. Yeah, man, even the hourly bottom side of the Bollinger Bands are coming right at that target of 212. My goodness. Yeah, so keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. I definitely expect some type of continuation here. Be very careful with your gains if you have any on this. All right, so CGC was printing. Yep. So expect to pull. Here's the resistance one more time, okay, team? 102 to 104. Okay, so careful in that area there as you start getting closer to the dollar mark. It's a psychological take profit, and not only that is that this right. Let me get rid of this. We're in the process of closing it. We're in the process of closing a massive gap, and also the fact that you're at this resistance here. This is the daily fair value gap resistance. But it's very lucky that we have this target located at 102 being the daily gap, which I did not take into consideration. The 102 was entirely discretionary. And I'll show you one more time. Right here. Here's the 102. So you're inching towards it. 101. Let's see. Arca's looking for a pullback on CGC after hitting 102 to 104. Thanks for the wonderful call. In at 930, in at 93 to 94. Dude, Sebastian, thank you, bro. That means a lot. Careful though, dude. Careful. Okay, this is a very, very strong area. You're already at 101, and you're validating the support from this current candle at 99.22. So this is like it's trying to catch this, right? But I honestly think that this is going to be a very strong pullback zone. And that would likely be to come back and test the gap as a new support, right? 95.89. After this, it may continue to the upside, and I'm thinking that it can continue all the way to 140, right? But I mean, if you're playing the ranges, right? If you're playing like a day trader, it's just you pick your target, right? You pick your target 102 to 104, you get out, wait for the pullback, come and validate the support right down here with an hourly candle of that 96.25, long the market again and run it. Right? So aggressive take profits, aggressive entries, and just, I mean, with just try to be as consistent as possible, right? And as disciplined as possible too. 101, we're sitting at that 101 again. It's a psychological target, you know. At $1, there's a lot of people who are going to start taking profits there. Okay, here we go. And to tell you the truth, with this type of pressure, it almost feels like that 102 and 104 may get surpassed. But just be careful. We still have very short-term upside here. $1 again. Nice. Wow, there is conviction at that $1 mark, man. And people, yeah, we have longs waiting all the time at 99.29 at the what is this low of 99.27. There's somebody averaging in right there every single time, and I don't understand why people would enter at the dollar mark. This is not the place of entry. So if you're looking to long the market within this, wait for the pullback. So in this case, you want to make sure that you can close. Yeah, let's look at the hourly time frame. Man. Yeah, you want to close this hourly, 30 minutes, right? You want to close this hourly upside of these wicks here, which would be 96.52. So closing this hourly candle above the 96.52 would suggest a continuation to the upside to meet that 102 to 104 potential SMA 200 at 108. And it feels like it wants it, right? But you know, sometimes when we're holding too long here, some people will get spooked away from this and they'll just take their profits and run, right? But it's okay because we already spoke about the pullback all the way back down to a potential 93.62. But remember that the daily gap was located at around 95, 96 cents. There it goes, man. 101. Let's see if it can push it. Wow, this is really strong. There's a lot of take profit and a lot of buying happening at this mark here. So much. Man, all it takes is that one special bull to take this thing all the way up to 108. You're waiting at 101 to 102? Nice. I mean, if you were in, let's just say 93, 94, right? You're presently 8% in the money. Yeah, you're at 101. Oh my goodness. It's like a brick wall right there. It's compression at its best. Come on, come on. Oh, you already got half filled at 101? Nice. 102. Here we go. That was 102. We're looking for the top side of 102 to 104. We already got 102 in. The real A-Swang, what is up? Keep your eyes on it, dude. Keep your eyes on it. Don't lose it. Yeah, you need to break the 102 to catch that, right? So wow. Oh my goodness, man. Come on. Yeah, so let's just say that you were in at 93.5, right? Something like that. At 102, you're up around 9%. You're fully filled? Whoo, boy. Hell yeah, dude. Congratulations, bro. And what about COSM? Did you catch that 8% too? That would mean that would mean that you're 16% up on the day. Take them profits and run, bro. Do not wait for them. Do not wait for a moonshot. Make your moon. You make your moon. This is very tough, man. Very tough. And this is not the end of the play. You're stubbornly still in? It's okay, man. I understand. Dang it, boy. What is good? Man, look at that 102 holding. That 104 is more than likely going to happen now. But hold on, okay? You don't want to enter the market here. First of all, yes, we do have a 104 top with a potential 108 wick. But the pullback from that point, from those points, would be pretty strong, okay? And I think that would be the daily reversion thesis to where we can go and validate the gap. So let me get rid of the moving averages. This gap down here, right? So it's a very strong resistance because we're at the gap top right now. That's the gap. The gap bottom at this point is 102. That's our top side. That's why we marked off this area. And another reason, right? This was the 102 back here. That was our discretion. All right. So I'm thinking that if we do get that 104 to 108, that'd be a great opportunity here to start validating the top side of this gap as a support before continuing on to the upside. And we're knocking at that 102 so hard. Wow, it's very, very cool to observe this live, right? But yeah, man, it's all about the short-term gains. You did, you took some to BJDX? Where is BJDX, by the way? All right. Yeah, BJDX approaching our resistance. 529 to 538. Where did it reach? 528. Okay, just shy, very shy of our first resistance. But yes, I agree. I'm still looking for it too. I'm still looking for 529 to 538. In fact, we're midway through the quiet period. Here it goes, 526. Yeah, I would honestly say with some pretty high conviction, team, expect your 529 to 538 here. But very good, man. At least we were able to move through these topside gainers, right? I can't believe that 102, man. That daily gap is so strong. Andrew, that's right, man. BJDX making that move to the upside. Who was it, by the way? Are you in here? That referred the play, I think on Thursday or Wednesday, where I said I need to make a video on this. But yeah, man, whoever recommended that play, thank you so much. BJDX, yeah, look at that. We're waiting for that 529. I do have some pretty high conviction here that this is going to continue to the upside, though, team. It's looking very good. If CGC had that kind of volatility, then maybe, yeah, brother. Actually, maybe, yeah. Actually, yeah. It would have done very nice. BJDX. I'm sorry. So Steve Thompson, how you doing, brother? Let's see. Could you look at FCUV? Yeah. What's going down with that play? FCUV? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at this on the daily time frame, actually. Oh man, that is a lot of consolidation. Let me look at this on the 3-day. Hold on. Danielle saying you got to get your shit together, Arca. You can't continue to be off by 1 cent. Gotta have perfection from you like your music. Oh my goodness. 513 BJDX. Wait. Where was it in the first place, guys? I do not remember. Oh, interesting. So Berenson, you caught manipulation at 513, but what time frame? That could have been a manipulation shot to the upside. Chad, was it you that brought it up to me? I have been watching BJDX for a couple of weeks. There's a lot of shorts. It pulls back hard at times. I sold 50% at 526. Nice, bro. Arca be slipping. We're gonna have to call him Lou from now on. Can't be missing those 1 cent, bro. You're you know. Arc Lou, dude. Oh my goodness, man. You got a feeling COSM is turning green? Okay. You're up from 160, right? I mean, play that target, bro. Play it, right? But I don't expect it to be hit in 1 day. I mean, it could. I'm just not expecting it in 1 day. This resistance top, I'm expecting to really be hit by Tuesday or Wednesday. But I mean, that honestly would be a pretty nice gainer for you, right? I mean, we've already done 2 good plays today, so screw it. Let's get the next one, right? You caught the 160 bottom here, right? Nice. And then if you're willing to play that, bro, that's a 23% gainer. I think we could hit it tomorrow. No way. AMC and AMX. Dude, AMC is just ripping to the upside. It like, what happened here and why is it doing it? Oh, there's news? Writers reach deal with Hollywood studios? Does that mean that the strike is over? AMC CEO Adam Aron highlights movie theater upside following tentative Writers Guild deal. Shares rip higher. Wow. My 60-cent calls are dying badly. Your puts, you mean? Oh, dude. So Zephram is saying that they struck a tentative deal. The actors are still on strike. Okay. Resistance. I mean, the resistance is kind of far away. It would be the top side of this candle here. That would be a high of 910, which is gonna zero you out, bro. If that moves up violently, my goodness, can't speak. Then that would be. I'm Lark. Actually, it's gonna have to be a combination of it. Lurk. Oh goodness. Yeah, man. Your first, it would be a range of 867. Damn, that's kind of a high range too. That implies volatility. 910 to high of 869. Oh man, is that? I can't believe that I would have to give you a target that big. It's just with volatility, it starts to widen like that. There's nothing I can do about that, right? I can't. There's no way I can mitigate that myself, right? It's like, all right, guys, hold on. Let me just drop the volatility in the overall markets. All right, done. Short it. I imagine it was that easy, right? Oh man. All right, so yeah, I think the resistance would be coming up right around there. And if there's a moving average in there, man, that's gonna be funny as all hell. Let's see. Let me enable them. So we have okay. Let's see the 21 and the 55. Okay, nothing there on the daily. But of course, your EMA 21 on the damn 12-hour. There it is. And yeah, man. So I think there could be a resistance coming up at 867 at the very earliest. Right, so let's see if we can catch that. And then there could be a pullback here. But then you would have a pullback to 794, bro, because the SMA 10 is there. This could be a conversion of the SMA 10 from resistance into support. So this is, honestly, you'd have to be very careful. What you want to see there, bro, is actually not. You don't want a falling wedge. You don't want that because that's very bullish, right? So what you want though is two potentials here. Actually, let me see if I can draw it in. I don't like that candle up there, by the way. That's so. I hate it when things look like that. You would want a pennant, a symmetrical triangle, right? So because this would be a continuation formation. So in this case, this, remember, can play both sides. Okay, pennant has the ability to be bullish or bearish. The only thing is that it's favored as a bearish formation if it's built during a downside. But it's favoring the bears. It doesn't mean that it's going to be bearish, right? So if this is the case, then if this is the case where it's going to favor the bears, then I can imagine a pretty insane pullback coming in from that. Let me see if I can get anything else in here. Hold on. 21 to 55. Did I display my EMAs? Okay, at the earliest, we have the EMA 30 located at 851. So which kind of matches these candles, right? They kind of protruded out, outside of the resistance regression. So that means that this one may be able to fulfill the same type of thing. So yeah, this could be a resistance grab here. Then the price action would start to reclaim the inside, which means that a 797 or 794 SMA 10 support, that means that you would use then the regression as a resistance line and then capitulate, right? So hopefully that's, for your case at least, for your puts, hopefully that's the hopium for the bears, right? So 2 signs of hopium. Dude, it's hard to put it like that, man, but I gotta be honest with you too, man. This resistance, if it goes all the way up to the EMA 21 at around 860, there's a good chance that the SMA 10 may move all the way up to that regression line, which then would start validating this as support, which then means that your upside targets would lead beyond this, right? First of them being at 914 per the breakout target here, or I'm sorry, the center of the triangle, right? Regression from the, trend line from the top side of the triangle to the bottom side of the triangle, apply it to the breakout here, and that'll lead to this, what the hell is this? The EMA, let's see. Where are you at? Is it this one here? Yeah, so that's your EMA 30. So then what's this one down here? That's your, let's see. Let's see. This red one here. Oh, that's your EMA 20. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so that would be the inverse play though. If you get cooked over here, it's gonna be because you would face resistance from the EMA 21, come back, validate the support, and then this thing continues to the upside as a first target at 992. Well, I mean, first of all, it would resist at 914, then 992, and then your topside target would be this, which then would flash momentum, all kinds, brother. Okay, so I would be very careful with how you proceed with this right here, man. If you should start slowing down your losses. The next resistance, of course, is a range, right? So that would be the top side of the psychological take profit or price objective of 1054 to the bottom side of these wicks right over here, which would be around 1074. So yeah, man, that would be the bullish case, right? But know for a fact that this can also be played to the downside, right? So technically speaking, your downside would lead to around $5.83, of which there's no knowing anything back there. It's price discovery right now to the downside. All right. Baronson's saying Tony D was talking shiz on FNGR. He gonna learn today. No, dude. No, bro. He generally wants people to stay away from dangerous assets, right? And I think he's right by doing so. You know, it's okay. It's not a competition like that, right? So sitting at $5 even still. Let's see. 5-minute time frame, we have no suppression or manipulation there. 4-minute time frame, nothing. You know what? It would be okay for us to check this out real quick. Anyway, 3-minute time frame, nothing there either. If you catch it and I miss it, let me know. Right, by minute, nothing, and the minute time frame, nothing. In fact, it's at a pretty neutral. Let me see the. Can it be looked at on the 15 minute? Oh, dude. Wait, this is a 15-minute bullish formation. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch out of Heikinashi, but still, let me kind of point this out here. Yeah, there's a strong possibility here that FNGR is building a bullish formation within the 15-minute time frame, and that would be this descending triangle or a right angle triangle. I mean, it could also be, yeah, sure. Explore it all will. I can see it too. right? It's just that the relevance between these four 15-minute wicks were so tight to me. I see yours too, though. I see this, right? It could be this right here, right? And then using that same regression, then you have symmetry. Sometimes when I personally look at things like this, I look at the consistency as far as breakouts, right? So if that broke down there, it doesn't mean that it's invalid. It just means that I would look for another way to where there was no penetration or little to none, like this one here. But don't do it like me, right? But you may have your strategy already set for yourself. So if this is the case, Arca said penetration. I mean, if this is the case, that means that well, first of all, let's observe momentum here, right? The 12-hour time frame this would mean that we would have to reclaim the inside of it. But this is very slight. So 486 would be the reclaim. 486 to maybe 480, I'd say as low as 482. And it still would be technically a validation of support. Yeah, man, if it dropped to $3, imagine this thing would rip to the moon. Daniel, don't overextend yourself. Careful. So if we are going to push that downside narrative, then what I'm talking about as a reaccumulation down here to 485 to 482, then I guess there is a possibility, but only if, let me see this. Yeah, only if in 3 hours and 8 minutes this bearish engulfing does print. And it would have, the current candle would have to print below the opening of this one here, which is $5. And we're at $4.99, right? So this is just a sneeze away. It's so close to it. Okay. Yeah, so I guess that's going to be, we're going to have to determine this as the time moves. 9:51 a.m. We're getting out. We're starting to come out of that quiet period. Johnny, what's up, dude? How you doing? And explore at will. Yeah. Oh man, bro. I may be favoring you now. Right, Green Mountain actually asked me for AVTX a million years ago. Okay, so oh man. The important thing here is that it created a new higher high. That's the important thing, right? The thing here is that it's building it feels like it's building a bearish formation. And that would look something like this. Let's see if we can, oh dude, yeah, that regression is pretty nice. This doesn't mean that it's over here. I mean, it's just triangles don't usually follow the golden rule of three. It's not particular to triangles to do that. Like a test, testing the 1, 2, and 3, and then, whatever. Triangles don't usually do that. So what I'm saying here is that there is a potential to where we're going to face the bottom side, which is very confluent to the regression of the triangle itself, where we can face a bounce from 1393, and then that could lead, first of all, we'd need to combat the 1551. But yeah, there may be, let me see the bi-hourly. Yeah, check it out. The bi-hourly RSI support right here. So that feels like we can catch that bottom side of this support that we're talking about, right? 1393 to 1350. Also, the regression from the triangle, bounce from there and see if we can combat that area of 1519 to 1551. And this would then continue the wave, right? Let's see if we can get that. But overall, know that this is a bearish formation. Rosie Gray Glasses is saying AMC can Moaz if Adam Aram is replaced by Ham Shore Killer. Oh my goodness. Imagine that. Sierra Cap saying the algos woke up. Yeah, usually they tend to wake up at about 10 or 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, which is the 1 to 1:30 p.m. mark NYSE, aka after lunch. Okay, so that is it for a. Oh, look at that, man. It reached the top side of what? 103. And we were talking about a top side of 102 to 104, right at the 50%. Hell yes. No way. Did it? Let me see. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Look at that. Did it catch that 538 or what? Yes, it did. And here's our resistance, 538. And it is sitting at 529. It is sitting at 529 from the support. My goodness, man. Good times here. Very good. Very good times. All right, so now I'm sorry. Let me go to the next ticker here. That was I got you, bro. I got you. Hold on. Just real quick with the ASRE. This is I'm still looking at this as a high probability to completing the entire Wyckoff reaccumulation event. Yeah, wait for the confirmations, bro. You don't want to turn your massive gains today into crap. But congratulations on those take profits, my bro. At 524. 529. And that's 524 to 529. Yeah, 524 to 529 could be an area. So 3 minutes to close this hourly candle upside of the 529. It's a very minimum time frame, but if we can close that in 2 minutes and 49 seconds, whatever that is, upside of the 529, and that could be a good little shot here for an upside potential. Hold on, team. I'm noticing my son is a little warm. Thanks, Arca. Gave up on ASRE, but still holding. Me too, man. Oof. BJDX closing below that. So, but 520. Yeah, man. Damn. So 524 to. Oh, it's really trying it, man. Yeah, ASRE is just over there, just holding its life. I hate that it's moving so slow. CPU currently sitting at 80 Fahrenheit. Dude, not bad. It's gone up as far as 82, and that's it. It's at 82 now, 80. Not bad, man. Okay, 534, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Eyeball that, eyeball it. You're up 21% on BJDX. Dude, Dark Zenon. That's really far up, dude. I would have already exited, but there's a potential here that you may get a good validation for a continuation to the upside. So if you are synced to the market, then at the, you know, with confirmation and you move up, then that's where you start moving your stop loss up too. I have not seen that, Danielle. What do you say? 45 seconds. Here we go. So as we observe the markets, you guys are seeing that, right? That everything that I choose, everything that I do is dependent on confirmations and closures. It really has to be that way, team, okay? So because if you don't play it like that for the short term, and then you're going to get caught with your pants down, right? And then things can go against you. That's coming in. Yeah, so it's about to be 10 a.m. in a minute. Danielle Spears, GTII Alpine Brokers is they're 430. Oh man. Wait, hold on. Here's the closure of the hourly. What the heck did it just do? Did it close right at the, oh my goodness. It closed right at the 529. Man, way to just leave things at an indecision here, right? Okay, so I mean technically it's okay, right? So 524 downside would be your support if it reaches there, right? All right, it's looking good already though. So oh my goodness. Wait. So you're telling me that they're hold on. Sorry, team. Oh yeah, let me wait, so Danielle. Okay, so we went, wait, hold on. So we went from 100 and like that random number of 61 or 63 million that he said like a month or two ago to 170 million shares that need to be covered. And now we're talking about 600 million shares that need to be covered, naked shares. $600 million. That's in. Where was that? How can we find that data? That is enormous. Let's see. $600 million is. I mean, let's just say that this thing went to. If it went to $10, right? That's a $6 billion play. You know? And then I mean, there's the possibility of my goodness. Oh, let's see, 600 million for MMTLP, not finger. Wait. I read that. So he spoke. Okay, GTII Alpine is 450 million, and finger is 170 million. And then MMTLP was the 600 million. Yogi saying that supposedly it came from Congress. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, if it did go to like, I mean, if it went to 4 digits. Well, 4 digits. Yeah, that's huge. That's like that's in the trillions of dollars. I don't. Oh man, look at check it out. Okay, so BJDX actually hit that 538 perfectly. It went up to 539. Oh man, with Gensler again, dude. That guy, he's Mr. Gensler, are you guys overseeing what is happening with the MMTLP asset? We have our eyes closely on the broader market behavior regarding any type of manipulative price action. But, sir, are you overseeing the MMTLP asset and its occurrences regarding the U3 halt? We are aware of what can happen to an asset during times of high turbulence, so we have to keep our eyes very close on market manipulation. What like what did like I'm sorry, what did you just say? Like, dude, it's a useless freaking. Oh my goodness, man! It's like my little boy's trained very well. You can tap his head. You can say, "Good job, boy. Good boy. Good boy." Puppets at like best. It's terrible. You know. Yeah, it's insane. What, Mr. Gensler, what would you say you do here? Oh my goodness, man. I have people skills. Yeah, man. It's what do you do? What do you do? It's you're capped here. You're capped with this person. Right, that's Sierra Cap. That's literally what just happened with Citadel. He he got fined. He got fined with, was it $7 million? Is that what it is? Isn't his own net worth like $20 billion, and he owns like so many freaking huge estates? Like his own worth. So it's like they just wanted to make sure that they can cover the $7 million, because this would be the salary for all the SEC workers for the next 10 years. Okay, cool. That we got that out of the way, so we're good now. Oh man, team. What I really wish for is to see if I had some type of into paperwork. Like, I would like to see physical paperwork telling me that Arca, this is what it is, right? Just as paperwork, just like when you get a freaking traffic citation. It's like there's not a doubt in hell that you owe $700 because you were going 15 miles per hour over the speeding limit. So $700 bill, and you're making what, as a typical worker, you're making anywhere between what, $1,700 to $2,300 on a monthly basis, bi-weekly pays. $700 to a $2,300 a month gain. But we're gonna charge $7 million on a $30 billion worth and a $60 billion managing asset managing firm. What? Okay. So that means that our traffic citations should probably be brought down to $70, maybe $7, right? I hope they make that little guy dance, man. He deserves a little dance in front of everyone. Yeah, they will never let you see the paperwork, of course, because they're guys. You know what? It's a really crooked market, and this, you saw what was happening between me and Sebastian here, taking the profits as we move up, looking at those resistance levels. That is the way, team. Until we reach another bull market cycle, then the holding strategy with getting long a company that you believe in and then waiting for the upside to happen from it based on some fundamental catalysts that sound good. That's not going to happen like very often like it did in 2019, it was a good 2-year gap of just bull market. I mean, in reality, it was more like 9 years, but at one point, you're going to face little corrections here and there. But until that point, it's good for us to kind of trade the ranges here, get out of positions at a gain, and then continue on. Berenson saying, so like ASRE, that's an energy play, my bro. I have high conviction on energy, and I'm debating on opening up long positions for CLNV. I'm talking about year positions. But if you can front run a play that at 34 cents that has a potential of what, 140 to maybe $5, that would be the hedge against your day trades. FNGR. You're talking about the 3-minute time frame. It appears to be as such. And it looks like it's validating. Let's see. That would indicate a retouch down here of 486. Well, right. Damn it, we didn't continue the thesis. I was like, why does that sound so familiar in my head? I'm like, oh, that's because I was about to say it. I didn't see the dead cat, I'm going to be honest with you, but I saw the downside coming in another way. Good eye, my bro. So, if you were to, draw this and apply it to the downside here, and there you go, 482. Or, the bottom side of this right here, 487. Am I slightly past it? Oh, yeah, I guess I can adjust it ever so slightly. There we go. So it's suggesting 486. Which would be, a further, the confirmation of this, I guess, formation in a very short time frame. Northwest, you freaking got it more than right, bro. Like I'm thinking you slam dunked it. Yeah. Are we getting that resistance from 433 yet? Man, this thing is really not going up. No problem, Northwest. Berenson, dude, I mean, we would honestly, it'd be better for us to wait until after 10:30. But my son's already freaking awake, so I can't even wait with you. But don't open positions, bro. Okay, if there's anything I can give you as a tip, do not open positions. I'm gonna give you my time. I'm Pacific time, okay? Do not open positions between 9 and 10 a.m. into 10:30. Don't open positions there. You close your positions into 9 a.m. and you reopen the market after 10:30. Okay, don't open it in there. You're trapping yourself. You're setting yourself up for a massive loss. And it's a lot of people get caught there, man. A lot of people get caught in that time frame. But that's the major closure, man. There's day traders who close their trades off at 9 a.m. There's some who close them at 10 a.m. or 10:30. But I'm talking about closing positions. So if you're moving to the upside and you have the majority of day traders closing their positions between 9 and 10:30, that means that the supply is going to increase on whatever assets they're trading, meaning that supply increase means price decline, right? So that's it. It's just you know, you don't want to get caught in that crossfire. You never do. Man, it's trying to combat it, right? So our topside resistance was $5.38. This already knocked at 540. Thanks, Daryl. So the other, I think it was part of the, what was it? The SMA 200, I think we said. Oh, man. Yeah, BJDX team. This, oh man, it's on its way to its mean. I mean, first of all, the next area of resistance is 598 to 625, right? But we do have the mean located at 646. So these were the other targets that I was providing as the swing play. As far as the you know, the descending well, I'm sorry, as far as the statistics, and then the wedge. I think it was the wedge. Or was it? Or was it just this? Yeah, I think it was just that. But yeah, it's looking pretty magical, man. Here it is. This thing. Sometimes, man, so many damn tickers. It's hard for me to remember all of them all the time. Sorry, hold on. Like even in the chat, like I'll see something that I have to do and then I'll forget right after because because noise. Right? Oh man. Okay, so that's looking pretty powerful here, team. Potential pullback to maybe 529. Well, we already knew that, right? So we already got it. We already went down there a couple times. But the important thing here is that at the current price at 538, you're currently validating all this as support, or confirming all of this as support. So I think we're getting closer and closer to what I think may actually happen here, and that would be the complete break out of this. I think it was a buy day. Was it a buy daily? I mean, I guess it could be looked at on the buy daily very nicely too. Yeah, 579 to 588, or right around there. I like it, team. I'm still very bullish this asset. So yeah, I would keep the eyes on it, right? And here CGC is still resisting from our 102 to 104. It reached 103, so it's nice. This is the one that Sebastian Lim ended up getting that scalp. Yeah, BJDX hit that 540 again, man. There's gonna be a lot of pressure there, but just like it was before, you know, as the markets are starting to reopen here, as far as, you know, day traders and whoever else, you're gonna start catching some more pressure to the upside. It's holding nicely. What is this? FCUV. Did somebody ask me for this? $7 speeding citation. I'm buying a Corvette. Let's go. Sierra, I didn't read that earlier. Oh my goodness. Team, is there anyone in the chat here that asked me about FCUV? Focus Universal? Unique opportunity, actually. I think this is probably setting up for an upside. Yeah, I think this is this looks like an ascending triangle. I would probably do it like this. So that it feels like it's, let me see. What is the cap on this thing? So 27 million on the float, 123 million on the cap. Okay. Oh, this is the Zephram. This is the highest read I've gotten. 84 degrees. So this is potentially looking for a top side here of 257. Some guy did earlier. No, not bad at all. But what do you think, dude? Should I just try to re-thermal paste it again and just recontact it? Or should I just keep on running it to see how high it can get during these streams? I mean, dude, I'm running heavy tasks right now for sure. There's no way I'm going easy on this. I'm running like 100 tabs on TradingView with Chrome on Live Analytics and OBS. Didn't this company have something to do with FNGR? What, really? FCUV? I have no idea. All right, we'll just keep on observing, Zeph. Thanks, dude. Dark Zenon, I have the I actually think that this may be the second to max CPU that I can use on the Z390 Gaming Pro Carbon MSI motherboard. It's the 9900K 8-core 3.6 with a turbo of 5.0 gigahertz, I think. BJDX, nice at 548. Look at it combat it, man. There we go. Good deal, dude. Good deal. Not in it, but amazes me that a company can trade its entire float in one day, 76.3 million, when the 10-day is less than a million. I know. Oh, so Dark Zen is saying, yeah, that's a hot CPU. That's what me and Zeph were noticing yesterday. That in fact, a lot of these newer i9s are super hot. You know, and so it's you know, I'm running it through we just installed yesterday the H150 H150i AIO. So, you know, at least it has a coolant on it. You know what's crazier though is that I just tried to put the fans on max just to see what it would sound like, and it didn't sound too much louder. I'm talking about 6 Corsair fans, so they didn't sound too much louder. I'm wondering if maybe I should not share the IQ RGB, the IQ hub, and maybe I should just try to connect the other 3 fans into their dedicated hub. I don't know if it's distributing power too much to all 6. Phase is stupid. Is that a FAZE ticker, Eric? But it was a Dark Zen, and if you have Twitter or a X account, check out my latest post. You'll see it's like I was trying to achieve an all-white build. It traded its whole float today. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on just a sec, team. What the heck is this little guy doing? That's that little guy again. What thermal paste did I use? Oh, it was Zeph, the one that you referred to. It was sorry, what was that called again? Zephyr referred a thermal paste to me. I like get it confused with Gorilla all the time. He moved me away from the old Arctic Silver 5 that I used to use back in the older CPUs. I forgot what the name of that thermal paste was. Which one was it, Zeph? And actually now it's back to 80. It's actually now trying to tinker around 82 degrees. Yeah, there we go. The Thermal Grizzly Cryonaut. Dudes, bro, Dark Xanon, dude, Zephram is a dude. I couldn't even tell you. That guy is a monster at building PCs. Yeah, right? That's what Zephram was telling me. 82 degrees now. It's feeling okay, man. I mean, I'm pretty... The thing is that I did... All right, tomorrow I'm going to try to just put the glass back on and I'm going to enclose it entirely. And then let's see how it runs. At one point, it was at 78 about an hour ago. Okay, BJDX at 544, looking okay. Let me see what the SPY is doing. Oh, dude, this thing is just lagging. It really, really, really... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I talked about a 433 potential top. But I'm thinking that I was asking Zephram earlier if I should just try to replace, like, to move the coolant off of the CPU and then thermal paste it and then reattach it again. But I mean, it's performing pretty good considering the load. I don't have a Twitter account, but I'll see if I can just look up your account and look at your build. It sounds sick. Dude, it's not like the best setup in the world. We just got a new graphics card, the new released one. It's the Aces, the Radeon 7800 XT. Tough Gaming, the white version of it. It's got a 64 gigs, 3600 megahertz of RAM. The Corsair Vengeance Pro. The H150i for the Corsair coolant. And yeah, I'm just waiting for the Lee Strimmer cables. I already have the CPU one, just waiting for the GPU now. But dude, it's nice. Berenson, BJDX entry now. Dude, what? Berenson, where were you? What? No, not entrance now. You need this hourly closure in 33 minutes to close upside of this resistance, right? So in 33 minutes, you get this 538 close. I think that we could face a pullback from about 553, right? So at 553, this will likely pull back to 538, and then you could see about potentially entering there. So, Jesus, that's a solid build. That'll last you a long time, dude. I know, dude. I mean, the thing is that I'm not used to brand new things and like these cool things. It's been a while, right? So, trading really changed my life a bit. But now, yeah. And Zephram said, you know what? Just see how the 64 gigs of RAM work out, because if it doesn't, then we'll push to the 128. Did anyone jump? I hope not, man. I hope nobody jumped on that. That's nasty. Okay, you're already getting a pullback from 328 to 212. That is more than an entire point down. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. All right, so Berenson, yeah. I see what you mean. Okay, so, you see how the price action just came back? So it was just at 548, now back to 542, right? So that's what I mean. Make sure that we can close this, and there it goes, man. Hell no entry up there, right? So you want to close this candle first, upside of the 538. Yeah, man, it went up like freaking nuts, Joel. We were watching it too. That thing was wild. Okay, so in 31 minutes, yeah, you want to close upside of the 538, right? So then you can have an hourly candle closing upside of it. The problem is, damn, let me take a sip of water. Wow. Okay. Danielle Spears saying gotta run. Thanks, Arca. Have a great day. You too, Danielle. Take care. Lauren Wood. What's up, man? Okay, so you close this hourly candle, right, in 31 minutes above the 538. the most ideal situation would be for you to close one more hourly candle without it penetrating 538. So meaning that you don't want the hourly candle to show this and then it goes up. It must clear 538 entirely because that's the top side of this wick here, right? So if you can clear that 538 with another hourly candle, wherever that price is, I would actually long it, right? And that would be me, scaling in from my 509 entry. All right, nothing much. Lauren just here, dude, just doing the thing. I just liquidated most of my holdings above 35% gains. And then grab next week's SPX calls. Oh, dude, that is an early call, man. We have GDP coming up and also PCE, core PCE coming up too. Be careful. So Dark Zenon, let's see, my build isn't the greatest, but it's the Ryzen. Oh, you're on the right. Ryzen is at 9 right now, right? I think they have the Ryzen 9. The AMD chip 5800X, okay, 16 gigs of RAM, and an MSI 6700X. Oh, nice, dude. Cool Master NR 200p case. Oh, dude, that's a cool case. I was just watching it. I think I saw something similar when I was looking for the thermal take cases. I was telling Zephram that I really wanted one of those thermal takes with the brushed nickel hardware. It's super tiny but mighty. Dude, that's a great build, man. Oh, right. So Zephram is saying, I really like that case. One of the better, smaller ones for factor cases that came out in the last couple of years. That is cool. Oh, that Steve Thompson. That was you asking about that FCUE. I'm thinking, brother. I'm thinking that there is a potential. Where was it? Yeah, ascending triangle here. Right. Oh, nice. It just moved up. Yeah, I'm thinking this is getting ready for a breakout. Right. I honestly see the shorter time frame resisting from about $2. Well, naturally, because it's one of those psychological targets. So if I'm going to be honest, it will be 198 to 201 resistance. Come back, validate the 190. Right, and then in the 190 validation, hopefully a daily closure upside of the 190. Then that can start taking us to some upside targets. First of all, your first range, I mean, to be very honest here, is oh yeah, I see it. 207 to 212. 207 to 212 would be your, beyond this target, of course. Beyond the 201 to 198 resistance. After that, I'm looking at this target here of 207 to 212, and then beyond that, dude. Of course, you have your more obvious upside targets, right? Like this right here. It would be 227 to 235, followed by the price objective, the psychological price objective, that is. I would give it a range between 250 and 257. So that is currently what I'm seeing for FCUV, but of course that's under serious conditions, bro. Be very careful. So Zephram, Ryzen 7000 series right now. 17 calls, bro. Berenson, thanks, homie. No, not a problem, dude. Oh, yeah, so Dark Zenon, they do have a 9, right? Lauren, are you shorting DRV or are you longing it? What's going on with housing? Berenson is saying to keep the eyes out for FNGR in the after hours. I'm down. I grabbed the Fractal Designs. Nice, dude. That's a really that's an advanced looking case, man. That's good. That's cool. You bet on FaZe last Friday because I heard that they were firing the CEO, and sure enough, in a 35% gain, wow, they really wanted that guy out. Yeah, dude, that was the case that I think Zephram has. Let's see, Dark Zenon. Damn, it gets up to 90 degrees, 90 Celsius. What the hell is that? Like 160 degrees or? You're gonna go back to lurking now. Good deal. Oh man, it's getting warm up there again. Yeah, dude, the graphics card. It was Zephram who recommended it to me, man. It's 16 gigs. The new 7800 XT. It's supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out to combat against the RTX 4070. And I do have to say, man, that upon all the videos that I've been watching, you know, it doesn't completely outperform the 4070. Right, but it's better in some aspects, especially on some in different types of games. Like I think it outperformed it best with its ray tracing on 1440p, and I forgot what game. But it's outperforming the 4060 Ti too. Lauren Wood, Bitcoin miners or for your rig? No, dude, just for my rig. I'm not a. It's funny because it does have like a mining option. Within the settings, but no, I'm not. I could, but I would need something just way faster, and I would need for this thing, you know, not to. I don't. It would run really hot. The RTX 5080. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, I don't. Okay, yeah. So Zephram is saying no one's mining Bitcoin on GPUs anymore. Dude. Oh man. Anyway, team, I think yeah, so the max temperature it reached was 84 degrees. So you know that H150i it's the Elite LCD XT coolant, right? It has a screen, a full color screen on the front of it. So I was telling Zephram that I wanted to monitor the speed or monitor the temperature. You know, like, should I run, like I was asking if I should run that, the IQ software, but it's apparently a gas guzzler, right? So I shouldn't run it, and it'll also, you know, yes. Yeah, I did go from a 120 millimeter to a 360 millimeter. I imagine, dude, that they're that much different. Yeah, man, I urge you, try to. I wish I could even, wait, actually, hold on. Here you go, Dark Zen, and I can show you. We're gonna have to go ahead and cut this soon-ish, right? But we can go to my Twitter thing here real quick. And if you're able to see it, this is it right here. I can't actually zoom in anymore. And you know what I could do too is actually bring it here and then do this. So this, yeah, this is it right here, bro. Dude, that's funny. Ah, dude. You pay more for electricity than what you... Dude, that's terrible. But yeah, Dark Zenon, this is what it looks like, my dude. And hitting them bangers. It does look pretty nice, right? So here's the radiator. I put the 3 fans in the front. Right? This is the 7800 XT. This is the H150i, 64 gigs RAM. And I'm waiting for the Lian Li streamers for the GPU too. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. It's up. No way. It's that ticker's still running again. Hitting them bangers. That's badass, dude. Thank you. I mean, to tell you the truth, dude, it would be it would have been close to impossible without Zephram. That guy's a monster at building things, dude. I'm gonna put Zephram under. I'm gonna put fire under his ass right now. It's something that you guys don't know, dude. But because I'm noticing here that I have a bunch of people who are gaming fanatics, right? Zephram is actually what, dude? Top 10 league. He's an esports champion. So just a little thing that no one knows about Zephram, just lurking in the backgrounds, right? Ah, dude. And your league was what, dude? What, is it top 10 in the country or what? Yeah, guys, come on. Zephram is the mighty might of all here. Love you, dude. Mark Roach, love you, dude. Take care. Did I see? No, there's no way I would ever have seen this going up. Oh my goodness. Dude, look at that, Zephram. Zephram is the hardest nerd ever, though, bro. Let's go, dude. He just said he played a game where we were first in the country and second in the world. Dude, what? That is awesome, dude. That is so freaking dope. My goodness, man. Good stuff. All right, guys. So let's see. We lost to a stupid French team. Don't lose to them, Zeph. Oh, dude. Yeah, man. So Ian Tucker, let's see. Your average is 180 and yes to hitting $2. Nice. Right, dude. LOL. Who loses to the French? Didn't we lose? Was it in 1995 or when was it that the Mexican soccer league lost to the French? Or was it never? Oh my goodness, team. So yeah, I guess FNGR still holding up, still holding that $5 mark. I have to say that I'm very happy about that. And I am so suspect here on the SPY, man. Super, super suspicious. Yeah, Al, that's what I was talking about earlier, dude. Thanks for reminding me. I think that may be setting up a huge bear trap. Yeah, so I'll try to, the back tests usually take kind of a long while. So if I could perform one on that today, then of course, what was it again? SGBX, right? So that would be on the, let me see. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's getting close to some high volatility here. Look at that. It eventually came down to the support bounce that we were looking for. Wow. We were talking about a touch of 105 to 102 with a potential higher target of 109. This thing came down to touch right at the, let me see, what was the low of this? 105. Oh man, it was dead on. We have to save their asses. Damn. Very cool. Yeah, okay, so I would have to run a back test on this, and I'm wondering now. Oh geez. This is going to be a pretty extensive back test if that is the case. Oof. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's maybe. Yeah, maybe. It's just the 4-hour time frame is starting to show that potential upside. Here, it's starting to curve a little bit on stochastic momentum, while you're currently at extreme volatility. So my bank here would be to start contracting. Dude, nice. That's a great call, bro. Great call. Definitely take those profits. You have to save them from the French mob on a daily basis. All right, yeah, so I have to see. The thing is that I like to perform the back tests on the 12-hour, maybe daily or even bi-daily. But it looks like the setup is not quite there on those just yet. Maybe, no, let me see the 12-hour. I guess the closest time frame that would see any type of reaction to this would be the 6 and the 8-hour first. Yeah, so as long as that setup is not present, I can't actually run a back test because a 4-hour would only be good for like a couple hours of the day. But yeah, team, my little guy's awake. I need to get to him right now. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put together a couple threads of analysis tonight. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and reach out to me. You know, I'm always on Twitter. I'm always on the Discord too. So come by. Cha-cha. Love you, buddy. All right, team, let's go ahead and cut it here. Moderators, love you guys. Zephram, Cryptic, thank you guys for everything you do. If Mark Roach, I know you left, but if you're still here, dude, love you, buddy. What's the name of the song in the background? It's my song, right? And I forgot the name of it. I think it's I forgot the name. Wasn't that the one you pointed out the last time too? Ian Tucker. Love you, buddy. Chad Vivian, I'll catch you later, dude. Damon, adios. Lauren Wood, always good to see you here, bro. All right, you guys. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your day. And I will catch you at the bell. Mañana. Adios.